We're opening a free grocery store sponsored by Poly Market, but it was only going to last like a week.
No, that was something that happened. Oh my gosh, that's super. What is that? Water, vegetable juice, fruit juice, 100%. Black tea, green tea, natural flavors, vitamin C. It seems like a much better alternative if you have to drink. I have to drink. I do like V8 and like a Bloody Mary, but no. Oh my gosh, that happened. But it's non-GMO, gluten-free, no artificial colors, no sugar added. I get anxiety, and like it makes me like, I don't know. I have to drink. Damn, they're so good. Having even more anxiety because so I have to be careful. I have to be careful with. It definitely helps. Having even more.
From me to you, a bullhorn right out of the blue, a bullet right into your brain, in bullet points that will explain. I'm bulldozing the bullshit now. Those bullies say that I'm a cow. They're gonna find the bulwark raised. Best believe it's my final phase. Blue, the color of the sky today. Blue, the tears I'm gonna cry today. Blue, it's horrible to think about. Blue, it's terrible, it gives me gout. Blue, I'm miserable and I know why. Blue, it's visible that I might cry. Blue, impossible, you're true somehow. Blue, guess he's the bull and I'm the cow. Blue, oh Blue.
Hello. There we go. We got it. How's it going, guys? You know, there's a new Lazy Shell today. There's a new Wake Up Private Mel. We'll have to check that out later on. That. Like, go subscribe to the Lazy Shell. He's like doing the Lord's work. It's some fantastic stuff. But how's it going? Happy Friday. And all that good stuff. But before we get into the main stuff, let me just get rid of that tab. Don't need that anymore. This came over my desk kind of recently, like the last few minutes. Apparently, we have a new Johnny Somali candidate in Japan. So my understanding about this is that Ice Poseidon is back in Japan. He's got his crew. And this guy is being called the Hard R by Nannati, who is a very degenerate Japanese IP2 streamer. They're in Osaka right now, actually. Now, this guy's actually on the run from the law after he dumped like a can of beer over her head and ran away because she was calling him the N-word. And I mean, you know, if you say mean words, whatever it is, who gives a shit, right? It's mean, whatever, that's it. But you can't just start throwing shit at people. Now, after I'm not sure if this happened before or after that, but basically the cops are looking for him now. In the midst of him being on the lookout, the cops being on the lookout for him, he decides to do this. Let's just see what this man is up to when he's all by himself. You can't. All right, the car's not working. Car's not working. I guess I'll just take this bike. Why not? Why not? Why not just take this? He's been doing some other stuff. Oh wait, there's actually the clips in there actually as well. So he goes up behind this guy. I was gonna say there's another one where he like does this to this thing. Like he's wearing this balaclava or whatever. Just jumps in the back with what the fuck? This guy like this Asian kid's just out. He's like, not today, brother, not today. I mean, that's the correct move to make, though. Like, you have no idea what's going to happen. This guy needs to be. Well, we'll see what happens to him. So, goes to Japan, steals someone's bike, tries stealing their car, harass locals, gets called the NGR in response, violently responds, plays the victim. These people are incompatible. So, like, I don't know about that, but like, I have been accused of. Defending a lot of brown people recently, but look, even I can't defend this. Hopefully, the cops get him. He's probably going to make like another $100,000 for legal mindset or something, as they do. We got some coins coming in. Thank you very much. William says that Lazy Shell reminds him of Ren and Stimpy. Indeed, it does. Doom Studios, member for 3 months as well. And Don't Even Blink, member on YouTube as well. Thank you very much. This is by H-Bomb. I think this is the same guy that does the Dark Side Phil videos. And he's applying that like weirdo filter, like not weirdo filter, but like the funny filter, I guess, to an attempt to make things transformative. Let's take a look. Let's see if we like, and let me know if you prefer this to the regular Jeremy. We might have to watch all of Jeremy's content like this in the future because as Miller Time has been striking, he has been striking people in response.
Obligatory German Shepherd content. Here's Ani Bonnie. Huckapapa, Lookaward, Huck killed a ball. And there's Ruby Dooby. Paying the tax. Huck's peeing.
Like, the thing is this is very good at getting around YouTube's copyright system, but I wouldn't actually say this is transformative. And people will say I'm crazy for this. It doesn't matter though. Like, this is just like YouTuber nonsense, because the only reason this filter exists is to get around the copyright, which isn't actually a transformative use, fair use. It is very funny though, and that's the most important thing.
Tax. Huck's peeing. We'll keep that off camera. Ani bon. Hey, you.
This is absolutely transformative. Like, the thing is, the video's been transformed, but what is the point of the transformation? Like, if you just apply a funny filter to Marvel's Endgame or whatever, can you just watch it on YouTube? No, because you're using the filter to watch the movie as it was intended to be viewed. It doesn't add transformative nature to the thing. That's the thing, okay? A lot of people get confused with this. Now, it's very unlikely that you'll ever be struck by this. I just think it's very funny. It doesn't matter, though, because it's exactly, it's lore accurate, Jeremy. You know, the funny thing is that as well, is that Jeremy actually threatened Alyssa clips over a clip. And I said at that time that most of Alyssa's stuff isn't transformative. That's true for her regular stuff. However, the actual clip that was uploaded was an edit by Return of the Mac and Cheese. And they edited in such a way to show Jeremy's previous statements compared to his current statements, which does make that transformative. And this was proven in law by, was it Sargon versus Aquila, obviously? When all he did was just transform the way that she was wording things to make it look like an idiot. So there you go.
Are you a happy puppy? All right, let's get
It's been transformed into something somebody wants to watch. Very nice.
To the meat of this week's video, my biggest failure in life.
Now, this is unfortunate that Jeremy's real biggest failure in life is that he gave up on the vlogs. Everything was coming together. I had it all planned out. Friday today was going to be the vlog review and then the drama, like Jeremy stuff, all rolled into one nice day. And I was like, it's perfect. It's perfect. I'll just do 2 vlogs on Friday and then all the shit he's been doing. It's the infinite content glitch. Jeremy hasn't uploaded a video on his vlog channel in 9 days. It's over, vlog sisters. It's completely done. And this is crazy because Jeremy's quartering vlogs. He said it was the new avenue. It was the way to go forward in the future. It was his new grift. Now, of course, he has another new grift. So I guess he's like, I don't want to play with you anymore, vlogs. Maybe after he didn't get the positive attention that he was hoping for. His new grift is that he's paying like an AI service to make tens of thousands of clips from his, I don't even think it's that. What he's doing is he's trying to game the YouTube copyright system again by having an AI picture of his face that's going like reacting to the content that he's stealing. And he wants to upload tens of thousands of vlogs, like not vlogs, but shorts like this. Now that YouTube actually has measures in place to detect that. because that absolutely goes against their inauthentic content policy. It's a breaking of the terms of service. Now, apparently he's already started making this, but nobody's found the channel just yet. I'm very curious to see. But I wonder if his days on YouTube are actually limited. As we'll see today, he's received some a lot of copyright claims, actually. A lot of community guideline strikes. You get what you fucking deserve, Jeremy. That's what it is. All right, some random clips here. Let's see what we got. The quartering has gout.
Jeremy, have you cut out alcohol completely, or do you still dabble a little bit?
He's joining the Dabbleverse. A fate worse than being one of Nick Recator's children, I guess.
I dabbled, but this week I decided just to cut it all the way out. Like, look, I would drink 1 day a week, and it would be like a vodka diet 7-Up.
It's a one secret way to get through keto is just to drink this diet 7-Ups.
So you're not adding any carbs.
Just drink water vodka. Like sometimes, like a like I don't know if do Americans do this. Like in Japan, you like mix water with vodka, not vodka, but whiskey. It's like a mizuwari. I assume a lot of people do this. In fact, I think like the ultimate whiskey snob recommends that you should dilute your whiskey down to 30%. Because then it's not burning the senses. You can actually taste the odors of the whiskey. You know, the guys goes like, you put it in your nose and you wave it around. It's like you put it in some dark chocolate. That guy. Some people do it. Jeremy seems to think that he has to have soda with. Like, what are you talking about?
Or
Such
they have these like carblesses. But you're still
he's drinking carblesses. He's carbless.
taking a lot of calories. So you got to be careful. You can't just like drink, oh, no carbs. So I can just drink whatever I want.
That's not how it works. No, like, now here's the thing: is Jeremy's going to claim that he's down like 15 pounds on his keto journey. I don't believe that. I mean, he might be losing some water weight. I think he's on Ozempic or the other one, whatever it's called. What is it? I don't know. A lot of Japanese women use it to try and keep thin, actually. It's like a bit of a problem here. They've been abusing it. It's like the anti-diabetes one. Monjack or something? I think that's what it's called. I think that this whole keto thing is just a big ruse. And I think, I'm not the first person to come to this conclusion, but like a lot of people are saying that he's just been taking the skinny jab and then he's using it as, because there's no way he gives up his vices. This is a man of vice. Mongiorno, is that what it is? Monjack? Oh, it's Mongiorno. What is Monjack then? What is that? Is that a type of cheese? Maybe I'm the real fat one here.
Sure, you gotta be careful.
So, but this week I have to cut it out because for me, I deal with gout, which is one of the many memes about me.
It's gotten to the point where you're like, well, it's one of the many memes about me. What are the other memes, Jeremy? So you've got gout, you're an alcoholic, you're stalking women's feet, you're stalking women's children at the Renaissance Fair, you're striking channels. Where does it end? Where does it end?
And when I'm eating steak every night and not mixing my proteins, like right now I have it in my toe and it hurts like hell.
It's another L for the toe. Imagine that. It's the first time the toe has ever taken L, but his toe is gouty. I wonder if he's going to lose it by the end of this saga. Who can say? Who can say? We got this one. This is a fun one. Oh, actually, no, wait. This will lead into the Candace Owens stuff later. We'll do that later. Here we have. Now, Quartering is really obsessed with Candace Owens, as many people know. And he responded to this person 5 hours ago, talking about Candace, because Candace has been going on this big like debate with Andrew Wilson or something for $500,000. The Quartering set has the audacity to say, every one of her babies were IVF. She has never even had sex with her husband because he is obviously gay. I don't know, but I know. This is a 44-year-old childless man, and he's fantasizing about how this black woman that he's stalking is getting impregnated. This is just like, what are you doing, Jeremy? I wonder if he just never realizes these. This one's still up though. I've never seen Candace's husband. I don't know very much about either of them, honestly. I don't care either, because that's the correct point of view. To like, oh no, it's a political right war. We've got to fight. It's a civil war. Like, nobody gives a shit. They're all just nobodies. Like, the idea that Candace or Crowder or Tim Pool is really moving the needle in the politics. It's like the same as Hassan moving the needle. It's like it's a nothing thing. People are going to vote for who they're going to vote for. You're not going to change their opinion. And they just want to look for some talking head to repeat their own opinions. That's it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Now, this is just a random one that I picked out because Jeremy's going crazy on the timeline right now. Have you ever eaten a Pop-Tart? Have you ever put butter on one? This has to be one of the fattest things that I've ever heard. Now, I had to import Pop-Tarts to even try them because they don't exist where I am. And I wanted to see what it was like to be an American for once. They are so sweet. It's just sugar crackers. That's all they are. It's literal just like bricks of sugar. It's like eating a honeycomb. Putting butter on it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It does sound delicious. However, it's just like, can we just stop with this? Now, Candace Owens, here we go. Candace is officially bumping my show today because I'm realizing it would be a total mistake for me to do my show in the recent defense filings when we are less than 2 days away from the great debate. I, of course, have a lot to say. Now, look at this. Candace knows how to spell a lot. Jeremy doesn't. When he's emailing out his people, he uses the word a lot, which isn't a word. As always, but forcing myself to stay mum on it until me and Andrew come face to face on Friday. So I guess it's confirmed. I thought that Andrew Whistler had to fundraise another $300,000 or something. Please appreciate how difficult this is for me to exercise this level of restraint as the usual suspects put on the typical 4K HD theater. So apparently she's like 8 months pregnant or something too. She's just this one lonely, well, I guess, maybe she is lonely according to Jeremy. This one pregnant mum, random black woman, and she needs hundreds of thousands of dollars to take her down on this epic debate. I'm not convinced that she's like the biggest deal ever. I missed the thing there I was going to talk about actually. Sorry. So Quartering says she's shook. Something tells me she crashes out and either doesn't have the debate or sabotages it. Like this is a $300,000, $500,000 payday or something like that. It's crazy, Jeremy. I don't think she's going to dip out on this. She just has to show up and she gets 400. I think it's $500,000. I'm pretty sure it's $500,000 that she gets, right? I think that Andrew's just trying to fundraise 300,000, but it's like 500,000 for him or something like that. Jeremy could only imagine. He could only wish that people could donate this much to him. But he's really going hard on this because I don't know why he thinks that Candace is his mortal enemy. I'm not sure if she's even mentioned it before. All right, now we can go back to this one. She's shook. Something tells me she crashes out. Zero self-awareness and 500% projection. The Quartering ducked out a live stream from Rex Jones a few weeks ago. Not only did he duck out from a debate with Rex Jones, he ducked out of a debate and friendly conversation with Bearing, Camelot, and Yellow Flash after demanding to be on their live streams. It's pathetic. He really is the embodiment of the tough guy online. Now, Andrew Wilson's debate has got a goal of $300,000. I don't know why. But they've only raised $70,000, which I guess is a lot of money. There's a couple of funny, can we go by top donations? There we go. Here we go. So the Quartering. Well, I can't show you this just yet. Maybe I have to go back a little bit. But the Quartering gave $5,000. He was cucked by Matt Morse, Stay Safe TV, who gifted $15,000 dues. The funniest thing, like this Matt Morse guy, I'm actually an old school Matt Morse fan, but not for his political stuff, because he used to be a World of Warcraft streamer. And he used to literally just play a pink gnome warlock. But he was like one of the racist WoW streamers. So he got canceled by Twitch and then he transitioned into YouTube streaming and now he does political commentary and he's making money hand over fist, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. It's crazy. He also had a gum company. He used to sell like gamer gum. I'm not even joking. But now, like, it's funny too, because the Quartering said that you just can't do this anymore. He assured us that you can't just go on to the internet and make a new channel and succeed. But somehow, some way, he did it. He also has a German wife. I know that about him. All right, let's go into a couple of these other things we got for the pre-show. Sorry. Can we get some? We got to be nice to Jeremy today. We got to be nice to Jeremy today. My family could use your prayers tonight. Sorry for the vague post, but I don't want to overshare family information. Well, you just did. I just know a family member is in dire situation. Now, when I saw this, I thought that his wife must have been hidden by a train. But apparently, like, it's one of his cousins or something, and they had to have like an open skull surgery, which is pretty scary, honestly. But Jeremy's just like giving out all the information about this person with like, I don't think they can even consent to this information being released, Jeremy. He has to make it about him. He has to try. Excuse me. He has to try and get all the good feelings from talking about it. He's like, "Oh, please send me your likes. Don't be mean to me. My family members like." Yeah, he just can't help himself. It really is pathetic. Oh, we got another gold coin. Excellent. Doom Studios with a 250 says. He has a crazy Candace Owens Rangers. Like, it is actually insane. Like, does anyone know why it is? I guarantee you he tried to fuck her or something and she turned him down or just never responded to his messages. That's got to be it. The Skeleton VA with a $10. He says, I think he's honest when he says he drinks for a single day each week. It's just that he's measuring in total time he spends in the act of drinking. Every second of alcohol passing his lips is counted. Well, I mean, if he's staying up till 4 a.m., does that count as 1 day of drinking, as we'll see as we go through this stuff? Because he's staying up until, like, we have confirmed sources that show that he is staying up until 4 a.m. to flag people. That's not the activities of a man who is happy with his marriage and his wife. We got Shadow gifted 2,000 kicks over on Kicker as well, and Kino Gazebo resubscribed. Thank you very much. Now, here's just a funny one. This is the stupidest thing that I think I've seen for a while from Jeremy. But I mean that's like such a thing to say because obviously everything he does is dumb. Has anyone found successful coyote deterrence other than a bullet? There is a large den, not on my property, but they are getting more and more bold. Oh no. He's cold and the wolves are after him, chat. This morning, my wife had a run-in with the dogs in broad daylight. I will do what I have to do. Oh no, it's the return of Gerbo. But I wanted to see first. I located it using a night vision and a drone. There is about 15 of them, only 1,000 yards away from my property line. I know some farmers leave out meat which has poison in it, but I don't want to do that. If I have to camp out and take them out, I will. First of all, Jeremy has said that his wife walks the dogs 5 days out of the week. So 5 days, Monday to Friday, she's walking the dogs. On Saturday, Sunday, he's the one walking the dogs. If he was being a man and walking his own dogs, his wife wouldn't be subjected to these daylight coyote attacks, Jeremy. This is pathetic. You should be doing this. You should be the man. You should be out there. And also, it would just be good for his health, right? Now, this secondary part, I located using night vision and a drone. Can you just imagine Jeremy wearing like the big old night vision goggles? And he's got his little drone. I'm a drone enjoyer. I love my drone. And I wondered if he was using the DJI Mavic Enterprise because there is a Mavic drone, the Mavic 3. I think there's also a Mavic 2 Enterprise that does this, where it has a thermal camera. He's droning. But this thing is like $6,000 or something. Like, it's a pretty pricey one. I've always kind of wanted one of these. I have no use for it though. It's got this is actually pretty cool. It's got a telephoto lens. It has a wide angle lens and it has a thermal imaging. It's pretty cool, but I have no use case for this. So I'd very much like to own this, but I don't. Although it would be perfect, Jeremy, to be just buying a piece of crap that he doesn't need and never uses because it's the most expensive top of the line model, because you just know that he has to always get the most expensive one. But there you go. That's for later. Don't need that either. All right. The last part of this. I know some farmers leave out meat with poison in it, but I want to do okay. He doesn't want to hurt the poor coyotes. He just wants to kill them. Okay. But if I have to camp out and take them out, I will. Does anyone believe this? Do you believe that Jeremy's going to be out in his little tent in his camo gear with his little black lines, like the camo makeup? He's going to be hunting them, camping out in the wild. Like, first of all, it's just 1,000 yards from his house. If you know where they are, just walk over there and take them out. Like, it's not that just get Ricada to come around with his raccoon knife. He'll take care of them for you, especially if there's baby raccoons or baby coyotes in there. He loves to do it. Oh my god! This is never going to happen. This is never going to happen. You think he's going to be posting the coyote skulls over on Twitter? He's like, let this be a warning to any other coyotes. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. He's going to hire some guy, the coyote cuck, to come and take care of it. Now, some people have suggested this might actually be a sneaky sort of way to tip his hat to the detractors and saying, look, if you show up at my house, I'm armed and dangerous. But didn't he sell his gun? Didn't he sell his his AR gun for never been shot? He never even sighted it. There's no way it's going to happen. There's no way, Jeremy. Don't even pretend. All right, we got this one here. Here's Jeremy's weight loss journey, coming up on a month of keto and light workouts. I think they're all heavy workouts, Jeremy. And mostly cutting out all the booze. Just stop. It's literally that simple to just stop. Especially if you're on keto. Like, because the liver's going to prioritize dealing with the alcohol first before it deals with all of the fat and the protein in your body. Down 15 pounds, 90 or so to go, LOL. Goal remains 50 by Christmas, 75 by my birthday, and 100 by next Christmas. You could lose 100 pounds by this Christmas if you cut out the alcohol and did a real workout. It really is that simple. Only side effects earlier was some Taco Bell syndrome. Has to make it about shit every week, doesn't it? That cleared up after a week, and I've had to mix up my proteins because I got gout from eating steak every night. Does this, like, any gout bros in chat? Is this true? You have to mix up your proteins to avoid getting gout? Because I eat like chicken like every day, basically. Well, I did eat beef mince today. But like, apparently this works. You have to, like, is it the confusing the body? You just keep throwing different proteins at them so they can't get used to them? This doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, I'm sure it is true, but like, it sounds silly to me. Most of things that Americans do sound silly. You know, when I first heard about people getting gout, I think it was like from Boogie 2988. I mean, when I say that, I mean like the first time I heard about gout in a modern setting, because I always thought that gout was just a thing that kings got in the Middle Ages or something. I didn't think that real people could get gout. Although actually that's not true, because I do remember hearing about gout when I came to Japan, because a lot of people in Japan get gout because they have a pretty bad diets, despite what people might say. It's all the beer basically that they drink because they're all alcoholics. But I mean, I'm not really one to judge there, am I? All right. Here's the one. I have a red light booth, but haven't set it up yet. What were the benefits? Here's the benefit of having the red lights, Jeremy. You sit in your room, eating your chicken, sitting up in red lights, and just imagining that nothing's happening, okay? This is like, again, this is just one of those nonsense things, I think. It's all just like getting very silly, isn't it? Kenny, it's really the Kramer in the red light episode of thing. All right. Now, here's the thing. What did Jeremy mean by this one, chat? Let me know what you think. Flirting is dead. It's all ripe now. Whoa. Now, wait a minute, Jeremy, no. Jeremy, no. Run, Melanie. I'm not sure what he meant by this, but that is quite concerning. That's a very big oh dear moment right there. Holy shit. Max Moran with a 200 yen says, yes, drone, night vision, camera, guns is a warning to the A-logs. Maybe. Who's got Tiny Gray? 4 years of membership? What the hell? Where did all the time go? Skeleton VA says, if we're talking time he spends being drunk, though, he's easily drunk 6 days a week. That's very true. If he somehow made it to 7 days a week, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if he got it to 8 days a week drunk, to tell you the truth about it. All right. What we got next? All right. So here's the first stream clip we've got.
What are you guys all doing?
It's not going well. I've titled this.
What are you guys all doing this morning? They're getting better, but it's still noticeable. You're right. They are getting better.
What, his streams? I don't think so. Now, there's a little... You can't quite see it here in this stream thing, so I'll go out for a second. Actually, maybe I have this as the PNG. There you go. 40 minutes of streaming, and Jeremy was at 400 viewers on Rumble. Anytime he's not on the main page, it's over. These Rumble fake inflated views are ridiculous. 40 minutes. Jeez, I remember those days. All right, so this stream, I don't know sure if it's the same one, but it's more or less about the same way in, I think. It's 38 minutes in with 540 viewers. He has 34 likes on his stream. 34 likes. I've got over 100 on this stream, although 400 people haven't done their job and hit either like or dislike. So get on that right now. This man is trying to pretend that he has tens of thousands of people watching him and hundreds of thousands of subscribers. He's 40 minutes in with 500 Rumble viewers and 34 likes. Although the dislikes are going, not getting as aggressive. I guess the people have got bored of A-Log and Jeremy by disliking his Rumble streams. They probably got tired of the dog shit Rumble interface.
And this morning, they're getting better, but it's still noticeable. You're right; they are getting better.
Sniff.
I think they're getting better at a rate in which they're getting more difficult to detect.
He's got to stop it with these Zen hot swaps. This is ridiculous.
But I'll let you in a little secret.
He just went 4 seconds without a Zen. Maybe not even that. I guarantee you he's losing his teeth before he's 50. Those Zen things are not good for your gums.
I have a test channel that I'm waiting to get monetized right now.
All right, this is the one that he's trying to do.
That's exactly what I'm going to test.
But this is the thing, is this test channel, I don't think it will get monetized if it's an authentic content. And here's the thing with the AIs and everything as well, is that AIs put in these secret watermarks that are imperceivable to the human eye. That's why when you make an AI image on like ChatGPT and you post it on Twitter, it says made by AI. Now, strangely enough, if you do this with Grok, it doesn't do it because Grok doesn't want to show you that it's AI because then it's like, oh, it's a selling point for Grok or something. But YouTube is going to be able to detect this as AI immediately. And they see you dumping tens of thousands of like these dog shit short reactions with your stupid face being animated by AI. It's, I don't know. I don't think they're going to monetize you. And YouTube's actually making it harder to get monetized. Starting from, I think, February next year, you have to double the watch time. And it's all because of the short slot, because the entire ecosystem is being destroyed by these like get rich quick schemes. Get rich quick schemes. Pardon my French there. That like all these dude bros are putting out these courses of make $10,000 a day on YouTube posting AI shorts, and all these like Indians that Jeremy is competing with. Like he actually is competing with the Indians, and I think he even says it in a moment.
I'm going to tell AI to take like this little window capture of me, put my head above a clip, and then create 10,000 of them.
That's inauthentic content. Like the platform was already dog shit compared to what it used to be with like looking for content, and you're going to make it worse. He's just like, all must suffer.
And just upload them and see what happens.
Chorgon says that you're 30 minutes in with 108 on Kick. Let's see those bees, Kick bros. And 500 on YouTube. It's over, Jeremy. Like, that's the thing, is that Jeremy has no pull, apart from the gravitational pull that surrounds him. It's insane to see how little people care about what he has to say. His only real viewer base is front page viewers that actually don't count as a view, really. They just kind of go to the front page. It's muted so they don't even hear what Jeremy says, while he pleads for them to try and join his stream. Then they find whatever channel they're really watching. And then there's some boomers that he tricks into watching because they're just searching for things. They don't actually know what they're looking for.
They're technically not, they're within terms of service. They are.
No, they're not. It's called the inauthentic content policy. Like YouTube has actually deleted over 100,000 YouTube channels because of this exact problem. The AI slot pipeline is something that every platform is trying to get away from. Nobody wants this. Platforms don't want it. Users don't want it. And it's just like garbage to make. Like, here's the thing is Jeremy's doing this weird, like he's so desperate now. I kind of closed the window already by mistake, but hold on, I'll get it back for a sec. Jeremy is so down bad. Maybe I have this ready for the Germinal Decline segment. But Jeremy's so down bad now. If you go and look, anyway, shout out to our fallen brothers. I was blocked a long time. Were you blocked by the quartering? Have you been blocked yet? Jeremy's posting his entire video catalogs on the Twitter timeline now. 12-minute video, 11-minute video, 11-minute video, 15-minute video. He's trying to make the Twitter bucks. But the Twitter bucks aren't worth it, Jeremy. Jeremy, like, he used to say that he wouldn't post his videos on Twitter because he didn't want Ian Miles Chungus to just click reshare and make a bunch of money. Now, Twitter is doing something interesting with its monetization. I think from September, basically everyone that was monetized on Twitter is getting demonetized, and there's a new thing going forward because Twitter is just dog shit since the monetization started. Like, let's be real. They just need to get rid of money on Twitter. It's just not a good idea. The idea that you can just post like a silly thing on Twitter and get paid for it is just like, oh, it sounds fun. But like the actual reality is that everything is just stolen, reposted content now, and there's no discussion. It's pointless. I got monetized on Twitter, but I only made like $150. So it's like I benefited from this situation, but I'd be happy to see that money go away. Jeremy thinks, on the other hand, that this is the way to go. Now, in my experience, you need at least 1 million impressions to make like $1 on Twitter, something like that. It's something crazy. You have to be putting in like these insane numbers. If you're getting 12,000, well, not even 9,000 views on Twitter, that's worth nothing. Like one of my shit posts gets more than 9,000 views. It's ridiculous. Like this only has 93 likes. It's over, Jeremy. Just stop. And it's the McDonald's segment. McDonald's built a 500-page dossier on me. It'll say never stop eating. How does this happen? How do I just go to a random one and it just happens to be the McDonald's segment? Oh, the fast food news. All right, let's continue. Holy crap.
They will be transformative. They will be...
Jeremy has no idea what transformative is. Just because you see a stupid face, doing the O face does not make something transformative. What are you adding to the content? This is the thing that Jeremy just fundamentally doesn't understand, because he's never had to add anything to content. All he's had to do is read it. So he thinks that reading is transformative. Podlocky with a 100 check coin says, how was everyone's weekend? Look, I've been going through some rough stuff over here. I'm being pelted by 4 typhoons right now. There is some wild weather going. Like, I think like 10 people are dead in Chiba right now. Like, it's crazy. The entire city was like flooded and everything like that. I live in like on a hill, so I'm fine. But I don't live in Chiba either. But I mean, we got through 1 typhoon so far. Although I will say that the typhoons have dropped the degrees like 10 degrees. It's gone from 38 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees. It's typhoon season. No, it's supposed to be over. The rainy season is supposed to be over. The Japanese government announced the rainy season when it was over, and then we were just pelted with like a meter of rain. It's something crazy right now. We got Doom with a 2 says, posting videos on Twitter seems like a YouTube ban is on the way. I think you're right, actually, here. Jeremy's starting to get panicked because he's very close to being removed from the platform. Now, the thing is, with being like receiving copyright strikes and warnings and takedowns and things like that, is that as a YouTube partner, he does get 7 days to appeal and beg for people to I guess, remove their strikes or whatever, which is what happened with some of them. The Australians dropped the ball there in a big way with the Australian reptile park. He can't help but post more of the reptile stuff in the Australian content, though. He was stealing Steve Irwin's kids' shorts the other day. Not his camo shorts, not his Rhodesian infantry shorts, his YouTube shorts.
But they will be mass generated. Why should Indians get all the money?
Jeremy's actually competing with the Indians. Like the rupees that are left on the floor, he can't even leave a single rupee down there. The only reason that Indians do this is that it costs like $1 a day to live in New Delhi or something, okay? If they get one short with 10,000 views, they're set for the week. That's like the high class society. It's like that episode, it's like that scene from Eurotrip where they have like a quarter and they're like, what can we buy for a quarter in Europe? And it's like, American currency. When would you like breakfast, Governor? It's like that. Also, Chernobyl, 4-month subscriber on Kick. Much appreciated. Like, this is the actual competition now. He has to fight for India with Indians. He just stop fighting himself and join Indians. Like, he clearly is very Indian coded.
Wife wants to use an AI character for mental health therapy channel. I told her she needs to check YouTube's rules. What? Yeah. I don't know the specifics of that. I think it's within the rules, but you can also get like falsely, flagged down.
Here's the thing that Jeremy doesn't know, and this just reminded myself of this. Let me see. What's his name again? Queeblecop? Let me see if I can find his stupid channel. Queeblecop, who has one of the most unfortunate faces I have maybe ever seen. Here's Queeblecop. If you like, this guy was like a big deal, like many, many moons ago. This guy is basically everybody hates. What? I know exactly why he blocked me, actually. He blocked me because I blew him the fuck out like a long time ago. because I was talking about how Ludwig like tried to make a like faceless channel and failed to make it again because he was trying to prove that it was skill and not luck. And now obviously you can make new channels using a certain like strategy and everything, but luck is a big component to becoming like a huge channel. And then Quibblecop responded to me and I was talking about how he made like a very successful AI channel. But the thing is, nobody gives a shit about Quibblecop. Like he took his channel, he got burnt out at having like 10 million subscribers. And then he tried to make his entire channel into AI, and he made like the Quibble AI, and everybody hated this so much that he's completely lost his entire, like this man has 300,000 subscribers on just on Twitter. I'm not clicking on his fucking Discord link. That's ridiculous. But look at this. He can't even get 22 likes on a post. He's completely irrelevant. It's ridiculous. And I'll show you some of his videos because he was like, well, look at that. I love being back. We gained 300,000 new subscribers this month. Absolutely unbelievable. Like 40 likes. Okay, buddy. Anyway, this is what Jeremy's going to do to himself. Is he's going to basically be the Quibblecop 0.2, I guess. Is there anything left in here, or is it just dead air?
So it's more risky.
Wow, insightful stuff. Good stuff, Jeremy. Anyway, any hoozle. All right, what we got here? Jeremy's begging for
one
help.
last shout out.
First of all, learn how to use the OBS layout, Jeremy. I guess, you know what? Actually, I apologize. What he's doing here is he's showing himself on the front page so that he can say that if you're on the front page, click through the green follow button and join his channel.
And also, one last shout out for my coffee company. We could definitely use your help. We went
please buy the coffee, please.
Through a bit of a rough patch over the last 3 months. Everything is cranking.
Now, wait a second. We're going through a bit of a rough patch. I thought this was the best month ever, wasn't it? Wasn't Jeremy saying that he was making money hand over fist and he was selling the most sales ever and he got into Amazon? But it's been a rough patch. It's been a rough patch, boys. I don't think we're going to make it.
Awesomely right now. Perfect. Obviously, none of the issues were with the quality of the coffee. It was with fulfillment and customer service, but I've taken all that over.
I mean, if the coffee's coming from Mill Creek, didn't people complain that there was rat droppings in the coffee?
And I'm literally responding to customer emails.
It kind of reminds me of that Simpsons episode where they have the Krusty Olympics campaign, where Krusty keeps losing money because everyone's getting the free burgers, and Jeremy just sent out the 500 free bags of coffee, and he's like, "You people are pigs. I personally am going to spit in every 50th coffee bag." And then like Homer's on the couch like, "I like those odds." That's what Jeremy's going to do, allegedly.
At 1 a.m. And I'm really hoping I can earn your business back. We have something for everyone. Even if you're not like a big coffee drinker, like our blueberry cobbler is just so smooth and good.
Has anyone ever seen Jeremy drink coffee on stream? He's always drinking those Celsius energy drinks. Now, out of curiosity, I went over to Amazon JP and I searched for coffee because like here's the thing. First I went to Wallmart because Jeremy says he's on Wallmart now on the website, which is okay. Like basically everybody's on Walmart if they really want to be. But like this is a big W for Jeremy, even despite this thing that he was saying that he was going to be on Walmart shelves. But his coffee brand is almost impossible to find because if you search for coffee brand coffee, every coffee brand comes up. There's like no SEO for that, despite him being the marketing sheriff. But I went over to Amazon after that out of curiosity, and I found out that there was one bag available. Basically, this is the only blueberry cobbler available. Despite Jeremy saying you can't get blueberry cobbler anyway, apparently even myself in Japan can order this pack of New England blueberry coffee. Now, I'm not a flavored coffee bro. Should I try this though? It's like 6,000 yen, but then 3,000 yen delivery but it's still cheaper than Jeremy's coffee though, because this is like $60 basically. This is basically $60, but it's 6 packs of 11 ounces, which I think comes to like $5 to $10 a bag. Everyone's saying no, don't try it. Is New England coffee shit? Is that the thing? It's drop shipped slop. Flavored coffee is garbage. It sucks ass. I like flavored tea, but not coffee. Well, if you like flavored tea, head on over to thedragonstreasure.com, a haven for anime and tea lovers. You can use code COPE for 10% off. They have their delicious apple cider tea, one of their best sellers. But you got to get it quick because some guy in Australia is buying hundreds of dollars worth of it apparently a month, which is great because he's using code COPE, because he's loyal, unlike some of the people in the chat. All right. Where were we? All right. So the chat says, don't buy this coffee. All right. I'll take the chat's advice. Continuing.
We have 100% pure Kona.
It's 100% Kona and some blend.
If you're considering it, the orders are delivered by Amazon, so you get it in like a day or two usually, unless we're out of stock, but that's going to stop happening really soon.
Why?
So hopefully you'll take the plunge and go to coffeebrandcoffee.com, which is, I'll pin the link, but also, maybe later after.
Yeah, because it's going to be really hard to type in Coffee Brand Coffee. Now, it will be hard to find Coffee Brand Coffee on the shelves. But their website, yeah, like obviously the boomers that watch Jeremy don't know how to spell Coffee Brand Coffee.
For the show, you'll give us a shot. If you buy it and you don't like it.
By the way, look at this awful Rumble interface. It's like this one sentence. It's like when I bring up like Gunterra's I'm Beaten Down, you can see his name's there, you can see his profile picture, and there's a little white space where you can see his message. Okay, it's very simple, it's very succinct. Look at this wasted space, this negative space. Coffeebrandcoffee.com, and there's like an entire wasted ream of paper there. Like this is terrible.
I will refund 100% of your money.
You have no idea.
I know you'll really like it. I'm sure you'll like it. So I'm hoping that you'll go over to coffeebrandcoffee.com and grab some.
Coffee Brand Coffee, like despite all the things everyone said about it, I mean, I guess everyone said everything about it, but it's just expensive dropship garbage. Price is the deciding factor for most consumers, myself included, unless I know it's a luxury brand quality. And this is just not the case with Jeremy's coffee. It's just they spray in like some flavored shit and they mix it in with the beans and that's it. And then you're paying $20 for a 11-ounce bag. That's ridiculous.
After the show, I have a couple more takes here. Does it come with a little bag of cocaine to make up for past mistakes?
Got the old Ricada check coming through.
You never know. The only way you can really find out, if there's people in chat that have had the coffee, let people know what you think. Like, we have 12,000.
What do you mean there's people in chat that have tried the coffee? There's nobody in chat. Have you seen the way his chat moves? And most of them are troll comments.
1,700 reviews on our website with I think our average review score is like 4.4, 4.5. The coffee is perfect.
Because that's you buying views for yourself. Logging into your wife's account, logging into MetaPC's account. Jeremy's just
perfect. People say it's a little expensive, and it is, but I'm just one guy, and hopefully down the road, if we get our volume up,
what do you mean just one guy?
I can lower the prices down. My goal is not to make more money; it's to expand.
All right, boys. Here's the business strategy. We're not going to try and make money. We're just not. Like, every business is making money. Let's just not make money. It's actually a winning strategy.
That's why we'll be available via Walmart.
Now, like, I understand what he's trying to say. He's just so bad at saying this. Like, the idea is you spend all the profit into expanding the business. The only way he's expanding is sideways, okay? That's the only way that's going to happen. But if you expand, you're making more money. He has literally dozens of employees. Yes, indeed.
Maybe as early as next week on some of our products. The rest of the products probably by the end of the month. And I'm not interested in making more money. I'm just interested in finding more people to try the coffee. And if you know,
does he believe this? Like, I'm actually perplexed here. Does Jeremy Hambly believe, like, that he himself believes that he actually cares about the mission of sharing his coffee? Because it's just so much better than every other brand. I think that he may have hypnotized himself or something with all of the A-logs coming after him. He's just like, no, it's about the coffee. It's about the coffee. It's about the, like, he said it so much that I think maybe I honestly think he almost believes this. But what a stupid thing. Because of course you want to make money. All of this drama, is it worth it?
Somebody likes coffee, or if you're a customer, tell them about it. Buy them a bag.
Look, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, people, people aren't going to be going to their coworkers and telling them to try the coffee brand coffee from Walmart. This is not gonna. It's not going to happen. Like if you go to a fancy restaurant, you might go to your coworker by the water cooler or coffee machine or something. Like, and that's the thing is like most workplaces have coffee machines, so it's not like you need to bring some coffee in or anything. But like maybe if you go to an expensive restaurant, you're like, oh man, I was at Dorsia last night, and oh my goodness, it was to die for. I'm not going to my coworkers and saying, look, man, you have to go to Amazon.com or Walmart.com, search for coffee brand coffee. Now, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have to scroll down because it's a terrible name. Look for the blueberry cobbler. It's twice as the price of regular coffee, and it tastes worse because it's flavored garbage. But look, you just have to, like, that's not happening.
You know, and, you know, we could definitely use your help. So we want to finish the year really strong. I love the coffee, but I buy through Amazon. That's totally fine. It gets fulfilled by Amazon anyway if you buy on the site. But if you buy on the site, it's easier for me to do customer service. So I make the same amount of money either way.
That's not true because he was cookie stuffing. Now, the funny thing about the cookie stuffing is I was mentioning it's very similar to the honey scam when we did our last stream. The guy that was doing the honey videos, Megalag, he didn't upload video. Like he like basically the exact day we mentioned the honey thing, he didn't upload video, like an update video 3 days ago. It's crazy timing. Holy shit. We might check that out this time at the end. We'll see.
I've been buying coffee for 2 years. Oh, cool. Nice. I love the silly extra dark roast. It's fire. Oh, the silky extra dark roast. That's quickly become one of our top sellers. The silky ultra dark.
Every flavor is the top seller according to Jeremy. The blueberry is the top seller. He can't get rid of the strawberry. That's the top seller. The silky dark roast. The Kona is the top. The Kona, they're like $50 a bag.
I ordered 5-pound bags of 003 and got a free kilo. Oh, nice. Yep, there you go. I don't know if he's right or not, but he said he got a free kilo of cocaine with his 5-pound bag. I don't know. I mean, I can't confirm or deny that, but here we are.
All right. Very, very funny stuff, Jeremy. All right. Now we get into Jeremy's germinal decline segment. Now, Jeremy's having a bad month. As you can see here on the new suspicious movement tab, you'll see that Jeremy's been pumping up the numbers. The known ad, you can actually, these are bought, I believe, by the marketing sheriff. You can actually see which videos are being sponsored and which ones aren't, if you know where to look. He's placing videos like. First, let's have a look at the videos he's choosing to pump up. So these are old videos. These are over 100 days old. Movie theater black fatigue backfire. Okay, well that's Jeremy's favorite topic. Okay, nothing about that. What's this one? 240 days old. Walmart abandons middle class and opens dark stores that you can't even enter. All right, 48 days old. Walmart fatigue goes nuclear. 100 days old. Walmart will be destroyed by, like, doesn't he want Walmart to succeed so that his coffee can make more money in theory? Now, if you're paying keenly aware, 3 out of 4 of these are Walmart related. Now, all of them are old. Like, it makes sense to maybe boost up, like, it actually doesn't make sense because it never works. But like in theory, it would make sense to boost up an older video because maybe it didn't get it, maybe 2 weeks old, nobody saw it or something like that, but it's still a banger, still relevant. He's spending tens of thousands of dollars to boost up these 100-day-old videos that have Walmart in the title? Why? Question mark. Could it be that Jeremy is boosting the views on videos by the quartering that have Walmart in the title so that when you search for coffee brand coffee, Walmart, or the quartering, you don't see the A-log videos? This is just, it's so petty. And it's embarrassing. That's all we can really say about it. I'm convinced that this is the truth. I guarantee you that he thought this was an absolute smart boy play, where if he just tries to, because he said that he would do this against the Keno Casino, remember? When they started, because they're the ones that kind of started by putting Jeremy Hambly instead of the quartering in their titles. And then Jeremy, in response to that, said he was going to boost up his Jeremy Hambly channel so he could steal the SCO. But now when people talk about the Luther Morgan videos come out and the Walmart Cope and, all of the people talking about Jeremy, they always talk about how he's failing in Walmart and how it's all a grift. So now he's trying to steal the SEO ratings so you don't see it. He has, and the thing is, he has so many viewers. He has so many videos that he can try and make like a big fat wall of videos that like hides your gaze. But the thing is, none of these are doing well, because the real funny thing about this is that when you boost these videos up with these buying views, you can see there that they had no views, and they've been popping up to like, in some cases, 3,000 views a day or something, which isn't very many, by the way. It doesn't work. There's no audience capture from using the promoted views. If it worked, then everyone would be doing it, obviously. Jorgon, subscribe. I'll gift it a sub over on Kick. We also got a couple of we got some jewels. Thank you very much for those jewels. What is this, a shekel? Is this 6 shekels? Con Artist Coffee? I think so. Thank you, Jewish bros. We got also 25 Honga. We got such an international group today, don't we? Jer should have made his own energy drink. He would have been more happy and enthusiastic doing his business, etc. Well, he wouldn't even drink it himself, because if Jeremy did make his own energy drink, he still wouldn't drink it because it'd be dog shit. That's why he doesn't drink his coffee. It's just terrible. All right, we did that one. Now, I think if we go into this one here. Now, Jeremy had a bit of a panic this week because, oh no, buddy, say it ain't so. A video was removed in the last 24 hours. The quartering. Sorry, I didn't see the title of the video. I cannot even watch this. Community guidelines. Well, nobody can see it now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't even watch. Neither can I. Now, if we go over to the Journal of Decline, you can see here that they've got these new features. We can actually see, this is the video. So if I click on, I want to see if I can actually see it. View. All right, this is the video. I want to see this video. Yeah, there you go. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's community guide. Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. That's a strike. That's a strike. If he doesn't get this reversed, that's +1. These strikes don't dip off your channel for 90 days. You have to be 90 days good boy. If you get 4, like we get the warning, then, but Jeremy's already had the warning, obviously. If he gets 2 more community guideline strikes, the channel that this is on gets deleted. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, you can see here that Jeremy's had, well, these are like, I love the German Decline is so good. It's such a good website. This is all the remove. He's removed 35. Wait, that's just in the quartering. Let's go to all channels. Holy shit. If we go to year to date, or let's say last 12 months, I guess it's just for August. He's just been doing it recently. So across all of his channels, he's removed 165 videos. Oh, no. He's removed 14.8 million views. Now, 100 of the 65, all but 4 were shorts. You can see here he got another community copyright claim as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is this available? Oh, no. Oh, no. That's another one, Jeremy. Uh-oh. Get those crab dancers ready. Now, most of these have been privated or deleted. Holy shit, he's privated so many of these. Wait, he's received 2 other... Wait, when was this? When did these ones happen? This was July. Oh, no. So he's actually, across all of his channels... Wait, hold on a second. Let's see if it's Jeremy's quartering channel in particular. Okay. So on the quartering's main channel, if we go all-time maybe. Okay, so on the quartering, he's got 1 community guideline strike on the quartering main channel. I think he posted most of them on the... He's got 1 copyright claim, 2 copyright claims, and a community guidelines warning. So actually... The Jeremy Hambly channel is hanging on by a thread. I'm not sure exactly how these stack, because I'm a good boy and I get all of my stuff reversed typically, because everything I do is fair use, and despite the spicy language, I usually stay within the terms of service most of the time. But like, if he gets 1 more copyright claim on the Jeremy Hambly channel, or 2 more, I think it has to be 3 of the same one. It's like playing cards. You have to get a set, maybe. I don't know. I guess it depends, because sometimes it's like a takedown request, and then sometimes I'm not actually sure. But he could be one strike away from having the Hambly channel completely removed. On the quartering channel, on the quartering live channel, community guidelines, copyright claim, and quartering vlogs, nothing there. RC Nightmare, all of them are privated. Okay, this is just a fantastic website. This is crazy how good this is. Unsleeved Media, they're private. Okay. So by the grace of his slimy slimy content theft, if all of the strikes were on one channel, they would have absolutely been removed by now. But it just so happens that he was so lucky that he distributed all this stolen content and community volatile content across 3 different channels that have just like, it's like, to describe this in like gaming terms, basically, it's like 3 people in the party and they've all taken 3 damage, but 4 damage is like a fatality. He's correctly distributed all of the strikes and community guideline between, like, that's just so funny. He's soaking the damage correctly. We have to give him, if nothing else, Jeremy's very good at being a slimy worm that evades death on this platform. Oh, mercy. But it can't be too much longer, Jeremy. I'm going to be honest. I had to look through all of his shorts the other day to see if he stole any of my shorts. Not that he probably would, because I don't have very many viral shorts. And all of my shorts do very well are usually gaming shorts, which Jeremy doesn't do anyway. But I was looking through, let me tell you, I was looking through the shorts, seeing if I could find one of mine. If I see one of mine up there, Jeremy, it's not transformative, buddy. You better make it transformative. Otherwise. Actually, I'm not sure if I would or not, but that would be pretty funny to get the killing blow. That'd be good. Now, I think we have some more Germinal Decline stuff here, so I'll keep this open. I don't need these anymore. Now, Jeremy was freaking out. He was freaking out this morning, and he posted, "The quartering struck down 3 of my videos. Something big must have changed." Now, so he's so dumb. He's so dumb. I hate it when people do this, like, they open their phone up and they do the little scribble thing to try and censor. It never works. Just open it up in Paint and do a big black block of text. That's the only way to properly censor things. So it looks like you got 1 community guideline strike for it not being appropriate for younger audiences. Now, these ones are actually not actually terrible to get, because what happens is basically they're just making your video R18 only, so it gets no reach. This happens to a lot of my live streams. It happens to a lot of my videos. It's not a big deal. Like, basically everyone has to deal with this if they're posting even slightly edgy content. But look at this little detail here. High quartering. It looks like delete may not be appropriate for young. So it's already, he was planning to delete this video. Like remember we saw that video on his Jeremy Hambly channel where it's like delete double caption, but he uploaded it anyway. But Jeremy was so butt broken by the responses to this tweet, he had to delete it. Because he was like, oh no, people are striking. I've been struck by my own channel. It's like, no, Jeremy. It's just you're being an idiot and your videos get taken down because they don't hit community guidelines actual standard of excellence. Okay, not that your community guidelines standards are excellent, but you know. But he was seething. He was pretty mad about this. Something must have changed. 2 of my videos age restricted in the last day. I think I've had 1 in 10 years before. Thank goodness for Rumble Video. Okay, buddy. Okay. This just goes to show you that he's not actually ever posting anything edgy or anything even slightly critical of anything. Because if you even have a tiptoe into the political sphere and you have some sort of opinion that isn't just the status quo, this happens all the time to you. Manny Countdown at work. He says, I'm at work, so I'll catch up on the replay. Have fun, everyone. Oh, thank you for the 1,000 kicks. Much appreciated, Manny. Toes? No, toss. Toss. Wait, no, I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm being silly. Now, all right, now we'll go back to, I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier, but I saw this the other day. The Jeremy quartering. He gave, this is for Charlie's kids. Go get him. And this is Andrew Wilson. So the quartering posted this up on Twittering. And it says he gave $5,000. Now, the man that couldn't afford to go to Amfest, unless his audience paid him $15,000, somehow he's just got $5,000 lying around to see Candace Owen do a debate. And by the way, this is just paying Candace Owen because she's being paid like $500,000 to go on this. But it's like, no, it's for the Charlie Kirk's kids. Okay, buddy. Screw Candace Owens. Now, when I saw this, I was like, wait a second. Oh, hold on. I'll put that in the chat for a second. I was like, wait a second. This message is slightly truncated. What could he have missed? I feel like there's a little bit of this missing. So I went over to the Give, Send, Go to have a look for myself. And lo and behold, here's the whole message. Screw Candace Owen. If you need any coffee, Coffee Brand Coffee will send you all you need for the debate. LOL. He's going to put on an LOL there. It's like when you're giving your friend financial advice and you put in, I don't know, lol. So you think you're not serious and you won't get in trouble. It's like, he's like, oh, it's just a joke, teehee, unless. What if we push our beds together for the Candace Owens debate? Just joking, unless. We don't sell cigs, though, sorry. This is for Charlie's kids and for the truth. Okay. Andrew Wilson is not a very truthful guy. Neither is Candace Owens. They're all grifters. Like, Andrew Wilson got blown the fuck out by a feminist on the Whatever podcast because he's a stepdad for like his baby mama. He's like one of those guys that preaches this like alpha Chad male thing, but then his wife has like 2 kids from a previous husband, and he completely lost his frame. Like, I wonder if I could find this. Like, he looked like an absolute like retard, like yelling at this feminist. But then there was another one where he couldn't open a jar of pickles. It's embarrassing. But like, here's the thing. Going back to Jeremy for this. You just know that the reason that Jeremy put into Coffee Brand Coffee is so that he can make this a business expense on his credit card. No, this is just an advertising cost. I can deduct this from my tax. Yeah, it's the you lick schniz one. That one. It's sorry, wrong one. Wait, is Andrew Wilson's oldest child a lesbian? Is that true? There's no way. There's no. That can't be. That can't be true. If it is, that's very funny. Very unfortunate for him. Now we have a Nina Infinity posted about this, saying the guy who e-begged his audience for 15, well, I think it was 15, but she says 14. 14K so he can go to Amfest and didn't donate the rest. Oh, he's stealing from children. Imagine my shock. Well, he stole from Flake's child when he took away his father's job clipping the Kino Casino. He didn't donate the rest for Toys for Tots like he said he would, and didn't even give people the signed postcard. That's true, he didn't. They didn't even sign their names for the people that gave him thousands and thousands of dollars. How sad. Or whatever from the panel. That was one of the promised tiers. He's now donating 5K, possibly 7. Now, this is a weird thing that I saw from Jeremy, where he was like, I gave $5,000. My only regret is I didn't give 7,000. Why don't you just donate another 2,000? There's nothing stopping you from it if you can afford it. To the other guy, begging for money to cover the cost of debate he asked for. I hate the word grifter, but what can you even call this? Very, very true. Here you can see here. I'm living with the deepest regret of not making it 7,000. What is this? Like, this is just ass kissing. Apparently, he's like helping on the back end with all the stuff. I don't think that's true. He's just trying to buy his way into the graces of the conservative sphere so that he can sell their coffee to them and try and get an audience from it. It's not going to work, Jeremy. Just stop it. I mean, at least Andrew Wilson has been enriched by this, though. Good for him. Now, here we go to the the Walmart woes, and this is a very recent one. So Jeremy decided to put up a gloating post. I was reliably told. I thought it said retardedly told because he is retarded. I was reliably told my coffee would never be available at Walmart. No, that's not true. Everyone said we don't see it on the shelves at Walmart. Full inventory will be available in less than 2 weeks. Next up, Target and World Market and local grocery. Like, this is just like from a poetic way. Jeremy's Twitter posts are not even art, Jim. Okay, wouldn't you say next up Target, local grocery chains, and the world? Like, you go, it's like world domination sort of thing. Like, why would you say next up Target, the World Market, and then my local chain, like my corner store? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, wouldn't you start with the smallest, the biggest one? Although Americans are pretty weird with their dates. Like, they do. This is like posting the month. What is it? The month, then the day, then the year, or something? I don't know. Staying on that grind. Look at this. Coffee Brand Coffee. It's available on Walmart for $18. It's still too expensive, Jeremy. However, Jeremy being so incompetent, as is expected, well, the good news is that Walmart has made some of our inventory live already, way earlier than expected. The bad news, there's bad news, is that I hadn't updated the contact info yet. That's because there is no coffee company. And it listed my work phone. It's not his work phone number. It's his home phone number instead of the business number. Been some interesting calls. Like, why would you tell people this? Now, what happened here is that when Jeremy uploaded to Walmart, when Walmart has these like third-party sellers, it shows you the location of the company. Now, Jeremy posted his LLC as his home and his home phone number. So basically, he doxed himself on Walmart. He maybe, I don't know if he's like, I think he bought one. Oh, I think I forgot that. Shit. I think there's one thing I forgot to include in this. Jeremy posted a screenshot. Maybe it's here, maybe it's not. I can't promise it. Jeremy posted a screenshot where he's like, we've already got our first customer at Walmart. But then it's the buyer's page. You know, when you buy an Amazon thing, and it's like shipped, awaiting delivery, out for delivery, arrived, that sort of thing. It was that page. So Jeremy bought coffee from Walmart and then pretended he'd had his first Walmart customer. It's all just so ridiculous. But basically, he doxed himself over on Walmart this morning, which is very funny. Now, this person, Cameron Kemp, says, will it be in stores or just on the website? From what I understand, you'll be able to pick it up in store or have it delivered. So it's not on shelves, no. I have to purchase UPCs, almost done, and then reprint 100,000 bags and boxes with the UPC, then I can get on the shelves. Building online history is a huge help, I'm told. This is so bad for Jeremy. Now, everybody told him about this. Like Misty Mochi, Luther Morgan, they all told Jeremy that like going into Walmart can be the end of companies. Yes, Jeremy, please do it indeed. Can you imagine? Like, okay, think for a moment here. If what Jeremy says is true. So he makes $1 a bag. He's trying to reprint 100,000 bags. So the bag that he can receive is allegedly $100,000. His cost, well, we don't know exactly the cost. The price isn't the cost, but it has to be close, right? So if he's selling it for $1, wait, hold on. Actually, we can do the math here, can't we? Hold on. Wouldn't it just be 18 or 19 times 100,000? If it's $19, we'll say it's $19 a bag, right? Isn't that 19 million? No, I was off by a factor of 10. So Jeremy's going to invest potentially $2 million into Walmart so that he can potentially get $100,000 profit. That's really risky. Like, especially with how he knows that like he didn't sell out of his products last time. This is disastrous. Like this is like a pitcher plant or a Venus flytrap where it's like, I'm on Walmart. I just need to go in the door and put on my. This is actually disastrous. He's potentially going to sell, like, he might lose the house if he does this. That is a really, like, I would, as much as I don't like Jeremy, I would caution him not to do this. This sounds like terrible. Oh, we got some silver stars. Look at that. And an Unk alert. Still not sure what that is. All right, thanks. That's crazy. I just thought about that, right? Wouldn't that have to be the case? No, wait. No, it would have to be the case. All right, let's do that. Let's do it. Like, let's go through the rationale here, and you tell me if I'm being retarded. Okay, we're doing it live chat. All right, so he's selling it for $18.88 a bag. Okay, now his profit for her bag is $1, or let's be generous and say that it's $2. So -2. So it's the cost of every unit has to be $16.88 because Jeremy only makes $1 or $2 profit. Right? That makes sense, right? And then he's printing 100,000 bags. This should just be $1.6 million, right? Yeah. So Jeremy's potentially going to lose between $1.5 and $2 million on this business venture. What if Walmart turns away the bags? Because this happens. Like the Misty Mochi Luther Morgan stream where they were talking about this, there was a guy that was like selling these little sunglasses on the Walmart shelves, and they if they have like 1 millimeter off, you have to repackage everything. No maths. Yeah, you're not supposed to do math on stream or on TV. It's true. All right. Now this is the Keno Grove posted about this. Now this is from the clip we saw earlier. We went through a rough patch for the last 3 months. Quartering has changed his tune on Coffee Brand Coffee, doing the best ever and owning the haters to he's struggling. Jeremy implies that he is shipping cocaine with coffee. I'm just one guy, bro. Stick to the story. Every 12 hours. It's very true, right? Is he rich or is he poor? Is he one man or is he 20 people? Who knows? Now here's one of the hidden replies on Jeremy's coffee victory post. There are people who sell bootleg silver coins on Walmart's website. I don't think getting listed on their online marketplace is the flex that you think it is. What's crazy about this is it's a hidden reply. It still has more likes than most of Jeremy's posts. And here's the ultimate betrayal. The ultimate betrayal of that rat Walmart. About Coffee Brand Coffee LLC. This seller may also engage in manufacturing, importing, or reselling other customers' products. So even Walmart is calling Jeremy a dropshipper at this point. Coffee Brand Coffee LLC. Confirmed. There it is. We've got the proof. It's over, Jeremy. I think that's the end of the Walmart stuff. All right. Let's go into you know what? We'll save that for no, we'll take a quick break to check this out. All right, so Lazy Shell has posted a new video. This is called Wake Up Private Mac, and I believe this is from the Sergeant Mac thing. We'll have a little bit of a palate cleanser here with this.
Put your clown paint on, Private Mac. Show me your war face.
She really does cake it on, doesn't she? Like, it's kind of crazy. She looks like one of those goth, you know, those like goth mummy girls that are like dating Drake or whatever. They're like pitch white? No, be the reverse of that, right? She was all in makeup, is what I'm saying. But she is 40.
1, 2, 3.
Now I remember this stream. By the way, I'm going to be pausing for fun little details. You see his broken scooter here, the bulldozer. It's taken over his RC track. You've got his little poo flag. This is from when Melanie Mac had to get up at 4 a.m. so she could put her makeup on for 2 hours to get onto the 6 a.m. streams that Jeremy was doing that he's about abandoned. Like he's abandoned his vlogs.
3, 4, Jer's Marine Corps. I am General Jer.
Wait a second. Wait.
4, Jer's Marine Corps.
Wait, if you want to watch this with no pauses, go watch Lazy Shell's channel, okay? I just noticed something very funny. We have to do a pinch and zoom on this. This is the photo from Amfest. I recognize this stance. But that's a good one. Lazy Shell's got some good shit in here.
I am General Jer, and you will wake up at 4 a.m. you puke to put on your makeup by 6
It's Miller time.
a.m. to get on my stream, bitch. Private Mac reporting for poop.
There's the associate cookie in the background. That's very recent.
Need you to wipe my ass. Clean the latrine with your tongue, Private Mac. Figure it out.
The dandruff is killing me though. Exactly $500 is what she gets paid.
Wake up, Mel, and drink some orange juice. Gotta make sure you get your vitamin C, Private Mac. Put your clown paint on, Private Mac. Show me your war face.
Every Jeremy is like showing his udders too.
Imagine she shows up without makeup one day. She just put a bag over her fucking head, you know, with the eye holes. Jeremy, I didn't have time to get ready. What do you mean you didn't have?
We have Ken's counseling couch. Holy shit, that's a blast from the past. Wait, Ken, aren't you the guy that was like friends with Ricado, or were you the guy that was talking about Ricado on the Kiwi Farms? I remember the name. I'm pretty sure. Were you like, maybe you went on his show once or twice, right? And then you like were talking about why he was going crazy. That's like I remember every chat. Okay, like I remember every one of you. You're like my dearest friends, my only friends.
I'm Private Mac. What have you done? You are a disgrace to my beloved Corps, Private Mac. Private Sweeper, wake up! Man the broomstick.
Yay!
And
I didn't know they stacked chokers that high, Private Mac.
That's
Can
right,
one of you
right.
worthless maggots tell me what the oranges are for? What are they for, Private? What is this? A jelly-flavored donut coffee?
Oh.
Really? You
Wait, he's yeah, it's just so stupid. Like all this flavored sugary shit. It's no surprise that Josh Moon likes the Coffee Brand Coffee because he's a sweet-toothed little boy.
might say your heart belongs to Jesus, Private Mac, but your ass and your feet pics belong to me.
This is like, the thing is, there's so many good references in here. Like, he's stuffing the law with this. Private Mac on the wiki feed, but it's Sydney Watson. Like, Jeremy literally forced Sydney Watson to look at the wiki feed.
Me.
And logged in as Jeremy. Like, Jeremy was logged in during that time. This is all just canon.
So
look at you. That's good.
Each of you women owe me 100 feet pics, and I want my feet pics.
Oh, that's great.
I haven't seen Hannah Claire in a while. Jesus Christ. Like, Chrissy Meyer's like avatar in the Lazy Shell universe. This is like some Shingeki no Kyojin shit, right? Like Attack on Titan. Like one of the aberrant titans or something where like, you know, the one was like running like this. Like, it's like that. It's like really spooky, actually.
Private Flat, you will be born again hard, just like my dumps in the morning. Do you understand?
That's the only part that's not lore accurate because the dumps are never hard.
Damn, Private Mac! Wow! Am I still getting paid?
Go subscribe to Lazy Shell. Like, it's so good. It's so good. I'm putting it. Put this shit in the chat for you guys. There you go. Let me see. There we go. Linking that out for you. You know what? I'll pin that as well. Actually, I should be good about this. Pin that real quick. There we go. It's the gums that launched 1,000 trolls. Let's go back a bit. Let's go back and have another look at that visage. I like the line. Like, I mean, everything I do is a Simpsons reference. Basically, my entire personality revolves around the Simpsons. But it reminds me of the Simpsons version of the Odyssey, where they have like the old lady is Helen of Troy. She's like, "This is the face that launched 1,000 ships. They're all headed in the other direction." I always think about that when I make reference to that quite a lot. But I mean, I do that for everything on the Simpsons. All right, we got this super. I haven't actually seen this. This is by Iron Hayden. You know what? He's only got 2 likes now. I'm a second like. This is a supercut of Jeremy's show. Let's see if this is good content. Supercut of Jeremy on the 7th of August, because Americans don't know how to use dates properly.
Hello, everybody.
Okay,
I gotcha.
He loves his Tobias.
Like
Tobuscus, not Tobias.
Okay.
A little bit. So
Every day, that can be disheartening. Push effect. It's when like overnight you're gonna feel like you just overnight. So keep up.
I was like,
I challenge you to find out where he's edited it. This is indiscernible from a regular Jeremy video.
I'm like than normal. I'm like and like
Wow,
the scale's
that's
not
really
moving,
good.
but it's, you know, like it'll be.
That's how it works. And if you're lifting weights too, then
What is he doing? He's doing the neck pinch. Like, I do the neck pinch when I'm like lying down, because you know when you get your neck fat when you're like tilting down. I like to kind of play with my neck fat a little bit. But like, what is Jeremy doing here?
that will like your muscles are going to be filling
This is like something like, I don't know.
up with more water and stuff.
Stream today. Dress shirt. I threw that on
Cool.
I did that all on my head.
Yay!
And a hig, which I like it.
Yeah.
It is. Oh yeah, and some text. Going to the meal letter show.
Yay!
Coffee Ben. There's a client.
I mean, this is just superior to Jeremy's stream. He should just do everything like this.
To email, sent out a
I'm telling you, you fart in the wind, it'll trend.
I know people are like, "Oh my God, he sent a heartfelt email to
choking
his
himself?
customers that they had some
What's he
hiccups."
doing?
How
What a
dare he?
loser! I like, you know, I got hundreds of emails. Like, dude, it's good, thank you. Not like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just leave.
All these people could never. That's good.
Yeah.
I think God, he's gonna.
Like, all right, so I remember we kind of like saw part of this last time. Although I actually really enjoy this edit. It's just such nonsense, but it's almost like it almost is making Jeremy so bad it's good. I find it quite entertaining. But what they're talking about here is that Jeremy was trending on Twitter because he sent out the apology video. The apology email. Now, it came to light that the apology email was actually just a trick to steal people's cookies and stuff them into your browser so you'd make money from it. But he tries to pretend it's like a heartfelt apology. Oh, I apologize. I apologize. No, it's just he's being a grifter. But like then people were talking about it on Twitter, and there was like maybe like thousands of posts. Jeremy was going between seething, between like the Twitter people and nothing. There's nobody talking about it. There's like 3 people talking about it. And then like it's ridiculous that he can make people trend. But it's literally just the meme of the guy that's like pissing his pants while everyone's standing around him laughing. Do you want to trend on Twitter? Most people don't. Like maybe if you say something funny, you'd be happy if that trended. But if you're trending on Twitter, that's not a good sign. That's not a good thing to be. Typically, unless you've like won the Olympics or something, I guess.
They're not the ones trending.
I unironically love that Indian song so much.
You are.
Yeah. I had a massive sale too, and I had to say to Amazon. I heard so like Cope, like Ruby, come here.
I hate to see it.
It's true. Like the customers all was that like her and it's me, dude. So tight. So customers.
I'm really enjoying this, but it is just nonsense.
Was like, well, were they charged? Brand,
Right.
Major problem.
Right.
They charged. Hopefully they'll free gift if people receive free coffee on July 4th. I think it was.
Somebody has to count how many times Melanie says yay on the stream and then divide it by the stream's duration and then figure out what her hourly rate is or like her per yay rate is. It's got to be something like $20 a yay. Like $20 a wow, right? If she's getting $500 a stream. No, that'd be too much. If it's $20, that'd be like what? 25? No, it can't be that much. She's getting it's like $50 a wow.
Because I went into the
Eliza could do it. That's a good idea.
This shit. If I suddenly got freaking out too, and they're all okay, cool. So, Bill, Copium.
All right.
But now, and of.
By the way, you can just like, even though this is like segmented and insane, you can tell that he's like actually coping, and particularly that the haters live rent free in his head. Every moment of the day, he's thinking about them to the point where he has to preemptively make arguments against an imaginary. He's like shadowboxing with the anonymous people on the internet, like in his actual show, his live stream. But I guess there's nothing else going on there.
You know,
he's going back for another round.
Oh my goodness.
Channel points when? 2 more weeks. You'll get the channel points on Kick when Jeremy's coffee's on shelves at Walmart.
Oh,
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, but now I'm
I'll admit.
For gains.
Well, I don't want any gains.
Well, you want muscle gains.
Oh, okay.
Muscle gains, fat loss.
Imagine being a man and first of all not wanting not wanting gains as a man. But furthermore, I didn't even pick this up last time. He doesn't even know what gains means. He's such a poser that he's never even talked to another man in the gym. And then you can just see that he's actually like he knows that he's embarrassed his like. Everyone's got this moment where if you think back to your high school life, when maybe you said something cringe in front of a girl or you did something cringe, like you made like an all rush mixtape and gave it to some chick in class and she never spoke to you again. And then you think you'll be like 20 years later and you'll think about that on a cold, lonely night. And you're like, shit, it still haunts me to this day. That's what Jeremy's happening. He's getting PTSD from being exposed for not knowing what gains are from a woman. By the way, Lady Nurse Bird subscribed. Thank you very much. Oh, I guess she resubscribed on Twitch. Brian the Science says, I think poop. Very true. We also got Falcon Ass Sock. Divide payment by word, and she'll be more than most actors. That's, I guess we maybe judged. No, we haven't judged it harshly enough, to be honest. We also got some jewels. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Down. Scale goes
yeah,
down.
scale goes. Oh, that's fine. You know. But yeah, it was a lot. It was just a. But
Yeah.
you know, it was like I just played poker and got it all done. Got all caught.
Oh,
Big poker got him.
big poker got him.
Now, to be fair, I have seen the original clip from this. I didn't guess that one, but it is a fun game actually to guess what Mel's going to say about which big something got him.
The Wolf Man with the $5. Okay, there we go. I was gonna read it.
Oh.
Oh, you're frozen, but
Oh,
the
yeah,
Wolf
go ahead,
Man,
read it.
You're the skinny
Boom.
mini now. Look
yeah,
at that.
fatso. Maybe if you're on my
True.
level,
It's because my just should have known.
this because
Do we want to keep what like I enjoying this, but it is kind of just silly. Do you want to keep watching it? Let me see. If you want to keep watching it, press 1. If you want to skip to the next thing, press 2. Because it's kind of just like basically YouTube poop or something, you know. People love it. They love it. Okay.
Win.
We'll continue.
Win big tent.
Hey, the crowd always gets what they want. Okay.
I'm having fun being a housewife, going to the gym.
I'm so proud of my daughter.
Yeah, that's a red flag for me, buddy.
And
She's 4 years younger than him.
one who carry a pink gym bag. I'm in the gym. I be seeing girls with cute gym bags, and they be looking right, and they're working hard. So
of course, there's that. Like, my wife is a girly girl. She likes pink and blue and stuff.
Jeremy's wife is a girly girl. She's walking those dogs 5 days a week to the point where she's being attacked by coyotes because Jeremy can't be a man and get rid of them on his. Jeremy's the girly girl. He's the one talking about girly shit with Mel. It's girl time.
Like,
way more supposed to be feminine women, and then when that squats, go to Bill Kerr.
Understand why, like, people are just.
Is this the? Did I get a shekel during the Jewish music? There's no way. For Mel, it's not about the money. She genuinely enjoys Jeremy's company. The money's just a bonus. She's his BFF, and they have so much fun together. I don't believe this for a sec. This can't be true. Maybe she's just like doesn't have any friends though. That could be the case.
I don't know. They're angry.
Too mean is am I doing the whole time? Maybe people are just
right. Yeah. What? Mistake. It's like, you know how I feel. Road.
Jew and white.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was the symbol for shekels. Let me check.
From some dark, you know.
I wouldn't want to accuse someone of being Jewish if they're not.
Bonkers, but.
How do you spell shekel?
Yeah, a bunch of them are like, oh, I thought like surprise. I was like, well, but
yeah, it's like the little like two. It's kind of like a D sort of thing.
Big email to I ran like I was able to figure out who got them so properly.
Okay.
And say like keep it, throw it there. You don't leave like a man years to get me those so yeah, I'm a little unhinged today. It's a little unhinged Thursday show. It's a little bit shorter. I'm gonna go you know, because I've been working so much, like my wife's been very bored, so we're gonna go to the fair.
Oh no. By the way he said it, we're gonna go to the fair. I do not think he went to the fair. I think his wife went to the fair without him because he was like blowing up a storm on Twitter during the fair time, and then he was like totally milled out.
I am.
Yeah.
Cream puffs. Yeah.
Do you think his head ever stays sedentary? Well, the thing is, you have to understand that Jeremy's Indian, and the Indians always do this for some reason. I actually think it's kind of adorable, like the way that they do this. Like if you've seen RRR, it's actually pretty good. Like the thing you have to understand about Bollywood, though, is that Bollywood is just Indian anime. And then it makes perfect sense because all the nonsense that happens in Bollywood films makes perfect sense if you just understand that it's anime. It's Indian anime. But RRR is actually pretty fun. Although it's called LLL in Japan. It's a bit of a fun movie, but they're always doing dun, 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 dun. It's very cute, you know. But that's what Jeremy's fighting against his head text because he's trying to break into his Indian style, but then he remembers it.
Wally,
how are Indians catching strays? I said that I like the movie. It's like it's fun. It's honestly RRR is a good movie.
Snickers bars.
It's fun.
Struggle.
It's a bit long.
I like the corn.
Okay. Rip.
It's an op. Like every time I get suckered into buying one, they're like, "Here's that."
Right.
And I was off of it. I'm like,
no.
Even a bitch.
Court defending brown people once again. Never beating the allegations. Mumbai Copium is at it again. It's like you don't understand, guys.
Like they're cool.
Right.
You know what?
That's good.
And that is the big
clicks.
I do love curry.
Years.
This is true.
You know,
I munched down on that curry.
And so this will be a test of the smells. Yeah.
Test the smells.
So before for Rumble Wallet, quick watch control. Do you have crypto started as a niche, but man, this isn't a thing. With Rumble, you can buy Bitcoin, digital gold backed by.
Is this what Jeremy's stream looks like if you cut out all the gaps?
The non-custodial crypto wallet, which ones set up is you can use your debit minutes, and for a limited time, You can start your wallet with $20 in US stablecoin by downloading the Rumble wallet.
He disconnected during the
promo
thing.
code quartering20.
Did Big Crypto get him, Mel?
When you sign up now,
Or Big Rumble
you can
wallet?
even use your Rumble wallet to support your favorite Rumble creators like me directly and Melanie.
Yeah.
Did I my
Yeah.
You went into
directly and
I'm gonna see that again.
Even use your Rumble wallet to support your favorite Rumble creators like me directly and Melanie.
Yeah.
Did I my camera
you went into 2D mode. Oh, now I'm hype mogging you.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Fuck. Jeremy's getting so embarrassed in this stream. He doesn't know what gains are. And now he's like little Jeremy. He's getting mogged. How does this happen?
Oh,
rip dreams.
What?
There he goes.
Does she have a fucking Inosuke little plushie down the background there? She likes gay. She likes the tranime.
Messy. High
so I'm
calories.
back. I couldn't let the
Oh,
hype mogging continue. Yeah, seriously, if you're in the chat, sign up. Like it, maybe you won't.
I mean, even I don't have
And
these
now-
kind of
yeah,
problems.
now I'm on the left side. It's like I'm sleeping on the wrong side of the bed.
Bro. He actually did the we could push the bed together's joke. Teehee. Just kidding, unless. It's like we're in the same bed, Mel. Oh, but I'm on the wrong side. Ugh. That's some autistic shit.
But
also,
although my side on the bed is the right-hand side, I think.
Yeah.
we'll see if I'm fighting.
Well, I suppose they're getting after people. And do you or have you did you back? Are you bored? Maybe it's share. And then say users. This is where we're all is back on track by results once and for all. There's $1 billion in tax debt. After that invest track. This for you. Or Cleveland.
Okay.
There we go. Get over on your side.
All right, that was a good one. I like that. All right, that's Iron Hayden. I hope you enjoyed me being the second like. He deserved it. Go check out Iron Hayden. Supercut of Jer. I wonder if he's got more videos on Jeremy. Maybe we'll check out some more, but not today. Oh, looks like he's got like some clip content. He's got some wrestling content. He's got some Don Flurgandy content. What's this? Don Flurgandy discussing the quartering goes on a Google search. What's this? Let's take a quick look. Why not?
Idea. Now he has coffee, brand coffee. He has all these other ventures. All of them are failures, right? None of them have given anything back.
The 500 kicks. Thank you so much.
That's not as funny as I thought it was. But I'll give it a like anyway, because that was a good edit. All right. So let's go into... let me just clear these tabs out for a second. So Miller Time strikes again, quite literally, as Jeremy has been issuing strikes on people. By the way, we have an update. They are indeed shekels, legitimate shekels, rubs hands. What? Eloquent noise? What the fuck does that mean? Is that some Jewish words? What the aquiline noise? What's an aquiline noise? Anyway. So Jeremy has struck my boy Camelot. Camelot posting, my interview with Sydney Watson just got hit for harassment. The quartering Miller time late at night. Jesus, dude. Now, if this was just one strike, I'd be like, well, it could be could just be a random occurrence. But this is specifically a harassment and cyberbullying policy. And it's not just a clip. It's the entire video. And what's more, it wasn't just one. It wasn't just one. Because Luther Morgan, I was going to say owner and operator of the Lolcows book, but I guess that's correct. He got struck as well. The quartering, hi Luther Morgan, looks like Coffee Brand Coffee funeral. The quartering lies and comes home back, and lies come home to roost. Didn't follow community guidelines. This happened 1 minute apart at 4 a.m. in the morning. Fireball time? It's absolutely fireball time. Now, if I go back to Camelot's one, I guess it's right there. There it is. The quartering hit me at 4:46 a.m. and Luther at 4:47. So he's literally, and there's also a very funny thing about this, because he's kind of exposing what's making him mad. So, of course, the coffee stuff makes him really mad for some reason. He's very invested about that. But here's the thing. So, first of all, now we know why he's so mad at Camelot. He keeps talking about Camelot for some reason. Like, Camelot was out of the story. Camelot was moving on to the next thing. But then, like, a few weeks ago in the vlogs, he started mentioning the failed race car driver, despite the fact that he's a failed, the Quartering himself is a failed RC race car driver. But I was wondering, like, why? And I was like, well, it's probably because of the Renaissance Fair, right? Because Camelot had one of the biggest clips that was exposing Jeremy's disgusting behavior at the Renaissance Fair. But now I think we know the real reason. Because Sydney Watson, the woman that took Jeremy's money and ran, well, apparently, according to Sydney, she didn't really take that much money of his money. But how embarrassing. Because the second part about this man is up at 4:40 in the morning, seething. It's a certified Miller time breakout. Let's just be honest here. And by the way, a man happy in his relationship being up at 4 a.m. watching YouTube videos about himself, doesn't sound like a happy marriage, Jeremy. Perhaps maybe she didn't come back from the fair that night. That may be the case. Now, there's actually a new post by the man himself who got flagged. Coffee brand coffee finally hits Walmart. Laughable SEO and description. The Quartering strikes me twice. Luther Morgan. Check out Luther Morgan on YouTube. He has not only the best book on lolcows, although now there's 2 books on lolcows, specifically on Jeremy. There's like I want to say that there's like a second lolcow book on the Amazon Marketplace, which is just very funny. It got into Walmart before Jeremy himself. Let's take a look what Luther Morgan has to say.
Luther Morgan here, coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Coffee brand coffee and their trip into Walmart. Now, just in case you haven't heard, on the old Twitter machine, the Quartering recently flagged down 2 of my live streams.
Okay, so there's actually 2 live streams. Now, of course, if you get 3 flags, then you can be out of the game for good. And if you're a small channel, it's a lot harder. Like if you've got 100K or 1 million, then yeah, they'll have a look at your channel and maybe not delete you straight away because, you know, people do these false flags, which Jeremy's very familiar with. By the way, it reminds you of something, but we'll talk about it later. But now Luther's just telling the truth. He's just doing honest to God investigations. Like Luther's stuff, while being very informative, it's not like offensive. It's not like pushing the bounds of like naughty words or anything like that. No, he does things above board. He dots his I's, he crosses his T's. And all he's doing is telling the truth, which is Jeremy approves of, because Jeremy said that the Nick Shirley investigations in Minnesota should be everywhere. And it's ridiculous that YouTube would demonetize those.
So this live stream called The Quartering is Thriving, Not Coping, No Seething, Just Flourishing in His Lane. This one was actually like 3 weeks old or 2 weeks old. And then this one, CBC Funeral, The Quartering's Lies Comes Home to Roost. All
right, so this is actually, so we actually see here that he got his first strike was the warning. So that's his warning. And then if we go back, then it's like strike 1. So if Luther can't get these removed, this one actually, I guess both of these happened at the same time. So then I guess they both count as a warning because it happened same
No
same
Seething,
minute.
Just Flourishing in His Lane. This one was actually like 3 weeks old or 2 weeks old. And then this one, CBC Funeral, The Quartering's Lies Comes Home to Roost. As you can see, there's no timestamp provided, so I have no idea what part of this video he considers to be cyberbullying and harassment.
Yeah, usually you have to include a timestamp, but he was just so lazy that he just put the entire stream, which is just another one of Jeremy's things.
And this makes 4 videos that he's tried to take down. If you include
4 videos, that's actually really risky. Like I assume that Luther got his other videos removed because there is a review process. But the thing is, you have to sometimes ask for, like, on Twitter, you need like a big account, like with hundreds of thousands of followers. Otherwise, YouTube just won't respond to you. You can see here, if this happens again, your entire channel will get a strike. You won't be able to do things like upload, live, or even post or do a live stream for 1 week. So Luther pretty consistently uploads content, like maybe every 3-4 days or something. And he's doing live streams now, I think, once a week or twice a week. Jeremy's trying to deplatform this entire, I guess, his largest attractor almost. Maybe not. Maybe, I guess the Kino Casino is technically by numbers the largest attractor, but it's like of the people that have done the most damage to Jeremy, there's like the Kiwi Farm posters like Reared and Steel and Return of the Mac and Cheese. Then you have on the YouTube side of it, it's absolutely Luther Morgan. Absolutely. And then on Kick, of course, and on the the Kino Casino clip channel that used to exist, it would be the Kino Casino, probably has the most the most credit for making this a mainstream story.
These two. So it's absolutely shameless. And I'm, of course, going to be appealing this and going through the process.
I could be terrified this could be me. It happened to me. I received a strike on one of my videos from the quartering. This happened ages ago.
Process on getting these videos reinstated. Now, I wasn't the only one. Camelot, the so-called failed race car driver, he also had a video get taken down, and it was ex-co-host Sydney Watson breaks silent on the quartering. So this was his expose, his interview with Sydney Watson, where Sydney Watson, basically exposed him for his lies and the sexual harassment that he did on her. And if we look at the timestamp, my strike happened at 4:47 a.m. and Camelot got his at 4:46.
That's actually a really good point. There's a lot of more smaller channels that have been flagged too. Absolutely. And like some people have even had their channels removed entirely. Obviously the Kino Casino clip channel, but like people like Mike No More. He had his entire YouTube presence being taken down. And he was doing some fantastic video essays like Internet Historian or Turkey Tom style videos. They were really good. Like he had potentially a very large audience he could grow on YouTube. And now I think he's on Kick still. But it was just, now I think that Mike No More's channel was taken down by a variety of factors. It seems like he was beefing with some other people and maybe he got hit multiple times. But the initial hits from Jeremy and then the entire ecosystem that Jeremy's created where you can try and get away with these flagging is the real problem. And this is why you have to call out people that do this. And every few years it has to happen again. It's the tree of liberty has to be watered with the blood of patriots from time to time. It's just the way it is because people they realize that this is a bad thing to do. They stop doing it. Then one person like Jeremy comes out and you have to make an example out of him. Otherwise, everyone will think they can do it.
So Jeremy Hambly was having a Miller Time crash out at 4:45 in the morning, not getting sleep, not flourishing,
not sleeping in his wife with the big old bed.
I don't know what he was doing up that late, but he was out there flagging stuff. And this stuff is weeks old. I think that Sydney Watson thing was maybe a month ago. So he's either going through the back catalog of detractor content late at night, drunk, or
it seems like he's going through the ones that particularly aggrieved him because this is an old one, right?
Or he just has the shit list folder, and then when he gets a little liquid courage, that's when he decides it's time to go on a false flagging campaign. Either way, it's very despicable. Now, Jeremy Hambly, let's get into the Coffee Brand Coffee. Now, if you go to the Coffee Brand Coffee Twitter page here, of course I'm blocked. There's nothing going on. So they got into Walmart. This was their big scoop that they've been trying to do for the last months and months and months.
It's so funny that basically quartering blocks everybody. Unless you're a really big account, he thinks you can grift from. I'm actually curious. I don't think I've been blocked on the Coffee Brand Coffee one, but I haven't responded to it.
Is getting to Walmart. Their update this afternoon is just an ad for their double caffeinated coffee. And their last real message from Jeremy was 2 days ago. And he was talking about, I replied to every one of the 300 emails and I've located the unpaid affiliates and issued payment with bonus. We'll see if that's true or not. None of the affiliates have reached out to me. I think the problem is all the affiliates have basically just moved on. They don't really follow Jeremy anymore.
Yeah, because the thing is that a lot of these affiliates are only going to be getting a couple $100 or something, which isn't a lot of money, but it's it's not nothing. But it adds up. If he has dozens of people that he wasn't paying, $100 here, $100 there, he's just stealing it. And when they ask for his money, when they ask for their money that they earn selling his coffee with his affiliate program, he blocked them. He was it Sharp Point? Was that the guy? He just straight up blocked this guy. He's like, you want money? You're blocked. And it wasn't until somebody bigger could actually call on Jeremy to actually force him into paying it. And I think he still underpaid him by a couple $100.
Or they don't really
Crazy Sharp, sorry,
care about it anymore. And everyone just kind of moved on. So he might actually get away with it. I don't know, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping he does it, but I'm not a fool. He's a perpetual liar. He's a, you could pick out his truths more than you can pick out, the lies are innumerable. Anyway, so yeah, there's no official announcement on Coffee Brand Coffee getting into Walmart. You have to go to the quartering. So the quartering put out a tweet saying, I was reliably told my coffee would never be available via Walmart. Full inventory available in less than 2 weeks. I don't know why you
Just, it's literally 2 more weeks. Trust the plan. He was promising this shit would be up there. Like, was it March or something? And now we're in, I guess, the first quarter of August. Everything's quarters, you see. It's like, and who gives a shit if it's available on Walmart anyway? Because it still gets fulfilled by Amazon in a lot of cases. It really does beg a belief. What is he trying to come up with here? It's just a vanity project. It's like, I'm in Walmart and Amazon. Okay, congratulations. It's like really not that much of an achievement. Like if he was on actual Walmart shelves, then yeah, okay, sure. But people don't go to the website of Walmart to look for new products, and especially not new products for coffee. They're looking for their either the price saving ones or their tried and true. Like most people don't change their brands throughout mostly their entire life, unless it's like a big life event, like when you're getting married, when you're having a baby. Those are some of the only times you'll change your brand. Like if you're eating Wonder Bread, you're not switching to regular bread or something. I don't know what American bread is called. But that, just for example, and advertising companies actually know this. That's why they target you around these times, because this is one of the few times in life you can actually stop someone from buying. Like I'm always going to buy Nescafe or Moccona or something if I see coffee, because that's the name I've used for years, and it's just like instant coffee, whatever. It's not special or anything. It's not good. It's just it's all reliable.
Wouldn't want to launch with like your whole product catalog line at Walmart. Next up, Target and World Market and local groceries chain. What a confusing lineup. You know, wouldn't you want to get into local groceries first?
I mean, that's what I said. Like that, I haven't pre-watched this one, okay, guys. But like, not only just this makes sense logistically, it makes sense from a selling point of view. Because you want to go like, we're going to be in your theater, and then we're going to be in Washington, and then the world, you know. But it's like next up, Target, World Market, and Lowe's. Like, who gives a shit? I can go to Wisconsin and buy it from your local grocery store. Why would you need to though?
And then World Market, then Target, then maybe Walmart. Why get into retail at all? And of course, staying on that grind, and he posts a picture of it on Walmart.com. Now, we're going to leave this in. If you go to Walmart.com, just to show how screwed up his SEO is.
Now, I'd recommend you don't search for Coffee Brand Coffee on Walmart just in case, because like if people do start going to Coffee Brand Coffee and looking for the cups on Amazon, it may actually benefit him. So just take our word for it that it's very difficult to find on the website.
Bad his search engine optimization is. This coming from a guy with a master's degree in marketing.
See, look, there's 2 different locale books about Jeremy, although Luther Morgan's book is about 5 different locales, I think. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like iDubbbz, Ricada, Boogie, Quartering, and then maybe Six Hacks and Hammer. It's a good read. You should check it out.
You just type in locale, Walmart.com. First result.
What is this one? Like the Quartering Exposed, the making of an internet locale snack bottle. I'm going to be honest. This book came out of nowhere, and I think they're just copying Luther. I have no. Maybe they were working on this Quartering like book for like years, and Luther swooped in and like posted the book first or something. I'm gonna wager a guess that this is an AI generated Quartering book cash grab. Now, if you're the author of this book, this is just how I see it. That's what it looks like to me, especially with the title page.
Is the locale book. And I didn't even put my stuff on Walmart.
Although I will say that I will give this, whoever made this snack bottle guy, I will give him credit because he was able to get his Quartering book onto Walmart before Jeremy could get the coffee up there.
I just go through a wholesale book distributor. One of the places they put it is Walmart. It's the same thing with like Barnes & Noble, a couple other websites. It's super easy to get into. And apparently there's a whole new locale book out I didn't even know about until I made this video. It's called, guess we're doing a free ad, The Quartering Exposed, The Making of an Internet Locale. And it literally came out 2 days ago.
Why does it say snack bottle, but then the author is Sam Shadow?
Go. So, I don't know. Maybe I should do a book.
Wait, 600 page? What the fuck? wait a second. What? 600 pages? That's like a real book. It looks like the cover does look like AI slop. I'm actually very curious now to see what could possibly cover 600 pages. Is it like a gag gift or something? Oh, apparently the Luther book is DSP, Wings, Boogie, Ricada, Ian, and Jeremy. There you go. Lots of pictures. Is it a coloring book? That'd be kind of cool. Well, maybe not, because you're going to run out of the brown crayon very quickly.
Review of that. I'm not the only locale book out there. Page.
It's just 600 pages of Kiwi Farms. Yeah.
Count 600.
But you know what? We gotta celebrate for a second. Sorry, I forgot about this. I forgot my entire farm segment. But happy 3,000, Jeremy. 3,000 pages of Jeremy brought to you by the Kiwi Farms. Special thanks to Return of the Mac and Cheese, Kino Casino, Reed and Steel, and many others. Can we get some W's in the chat for 3,000 pages? Very, very nice.
But anyway, so I'm super easy to find. So let's find coffee brand coffee in Walmart, and we'll see what comes up. So we have 500.
Isn't it funny that energy drinks come up first?
18 results, and we'll just go by best match.
All right, so there's an editing note. I'm not editing this. This is how long it takes to find in real time.
Because that's the Walmart default setting. And we're going to leave it in. So guess, we got 518 results on 13 pages. So where do you think coffee brand coffee is going to be? So there's nothing here. There's a lot of Black Rifle. There's a lot of Folgers. There's a lot of Starbucks. There's fire department coffee. So, obviously some kind of thing that benefits firefighters. Death Wish, Choconuts, Bones Coffee, Dunkin'. The usual.
Choc nuts.
Chock
full of nuts. Premium what? I thought it was like nuts and gum together at last or something. It's a weird can.
Death Wish,
Like there's a blueberry blast cake. This is like their Death Wish coffee, right? I recognize it because I've literally only ever heard of Death Wish coffee? Or Bones Coffee Company. Bones Coffee Company. I've literally only ever heard about that from the Kino Casino because they were talking about how Jeremy wanted to compete with them. But their packaging is so much more vibrant and recognizable. I saw the skeleton, I immediately knew. Wait, isn't it the one that we're talking about at the Kino Casino? Like that's the brand recognition that you need. By the way, the Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin spice actually looks pretty good. I love a good pumpkin pie, but it's very hard to get here. Brown sugar cinnamon, I'll pass on that one.
Nuts, Bones Coffee, Dunkin', the usual suspects. Another Black Rifle, more Caribou, New England. Oh, that's strange.
Wow, I see the chock full of nuts Internet Defense Force out in strength today. Look at all it. People love this chock full of nuts things. It's great granddad's Depression era coffee. Interesting.
There's no coffee brand coffee. Let's go to page 2, shall we? Go to page 2. It's the same 4 always at the top because it's sponsored. Maxwell, great value.
But then there's a Bone Coffee Company. It looks really good.
Bones Coffee again. Black Rifle again. Death Wish again. Country Door. Bones.
So this
we're
is
leaving
trying
this in.
If this is real time searching for Jeremy's coffee on Walmart, think about it yourself. How often do you go to an Amazon page and scroll through this many pages looking for something? No, you just buy one of the ones at the top, typically the first page. And this has been the way it has been for basically forever. And Google knows this the most because they know that no one will ever go to page 2 on the Google search results. Those being on that first page is a game changer and a career killer if you're not there. It's only autists like myself that will go on to 10 pages of Google looking for the right thing.
This is all in real time. New England, just to demonstrate.
The chat is chock full of nuts people, apparently.
We're going to speed it up as we go through the pages here. This is how bad his SEO is. He's not even in the first 2 pages. So he's just impossible to find.
And this is when searching specifically for coffee brand coffee.
So if you're one of these boomers on Rumble who loves to watch, Jeremy Hambly dunk on the Browns every day and rail against black people and Indians and that sort of a thing and give you very uninformed takes about politics, and you say, oh yeah, I
like the little Black Rifle coffee with the bear on it. Who's kind of cute.
To go support his show, I'll just buy his stuff off of Walmart because that's what he tells me to do. Look, how are you supposed to find it? I mean, there's McDonald's coffee, New England. I mean, we're more Bones. I mean, we're keeping all this in. I haven't missed it, I don't think. So on page 5 now. Page 5, guys. Maxwell, Hills Brothers, Black Rifle again, French Market, Choconuts.
I think I had to find a direct link when I was looking for it, honestly, myself.
Adios.
Like this Maxwell, like
Chocolate nuts. Dunkin'.
Hold on a second. Wait, what is this?
Again, French Market.
All right, Nantucket blend.
Chocolate nuts.
Genius Coffee, Energy and Focus. Wow, that seems like a big. It's like Oh my goodness, not the keto coffee. Keto Coffee, VitaCup, Genius Coffee, Energy and Focus, MCT oil, turmeric, and vitamins. That sounds awful.
Dunkin'.
It's still cheaper than Jeremy's coffee too. This Maxwell House. Do Americans really have coffee in a plastic tub? Do Americans really have plastic coffee cups? Plastic coffee bottles? Coffee always comes in a bag or a glass jar. Like when you're playing like Cyberpunk 2077, there's all these useless food items you never use, but they're always in these big tubs in the thing. And I was like, what a ridiculous idea that the future would have big plastic tubs for food or something. But apparently Americans are all eating their coffee out of tubs. I've never gotten a cup of coffee. I've always got like a jar. Okay, it's always like just a glass jar with a plastic lid and there's a little seal. You know, you got to rip the seal off, and it's actually like This is is this Pajit's coffee over here? Major Dickinson's? What the fuck? But you know when you like rip off the Nescafe like flavor seal thing, you know, and you get that whiff of coffee? That's actually fake because they put in like coffee air when they seal it, so that the first time you open it, it smells like coffee as a way to try and keep you brand loyal. Dios mío. Coffee by Sofina Verega. Premium ground Colombian coffee, dark roast, $12 bag.
Adios Mio, Tim Hortons, Maxwell again. So you're on page 6. You're on page 6. What's the over-under that it's going to be in any of these 13
What
pages?
page is it be on, chat?
Because I'm starting.
Place your bets now. Place your bets. Where's Jeremy going to be? Is it going to be 6? Is it going to be 7?
To think you can't even find it. House Blend. I thought Kirkland. Kirkland shows up before him.
Oh no.
More
It's
things.
over.
More Black Rifle.
That one has a doggy on it.
Joe Coffee. Whatever the hell that is. Boyers. All right. So on page 7.
It's really funny though, because if Jeremy had literally called it like Liberal Tears Coffee, that would be very easy to search for.
We're on page 7 to 13. Do you think it's even going to be found?
Nescafe is hot garbage, absolutely, but it's just your very reliable coffee.
Better
for like
good.
for instant coffee.
Happy.
See, like this jar, like this is. Hold on.
Happy.
So I've seen coffee in bags before, obviously, but like basically all coffee would have had throughout my life comes in a jar like this, like a little glass jar with a plastic top. Apparently, Americans have never seen this before. It's like a magical thing for them because they're all drinking their coffee out of tubs.
Chocolate nuts again. Keep seeing that. It's like it's lost. It's lost in a sea of coffee.
The glass keeps the freshness.
Now we're up
you can't
to
be
page
fresh
8.
with plastic.
You think it's going to be on the list? Or you think it's going to be in the search results? Panera. Apparently Panera has a coffee. Kirkland. Generic.
Wait, Tom Hanks has a coffee? What the
Panera,
fuck is this?
Apparently Panera has a coffee. Kirkland. Generic.
Is this actually Tom Hanks? Oops. Almost spilled my glass there for a second. Wait a second. What is this? Do my eyes deceive me? What? Why does Tom Hanks have a coffee company? Hanks, medium roast. Even Tom Hanks is doing better than Jeremy on Walmart. You got to be joking. Like, how can he compete? How much is the Tom Hanks coffee is half as expensive as Jeremy's coffee. It's only $12. Is that me? Yes, it is. This is exactly me. You can't. I'm seeing double for Tom Hanks right now. Even Toddy's blend is above there.
Today's blend. Gold Handle. Joe Coffee. Bones again. Black Rifle again. Cameron's. Dunkin' again. Community. All right, we're up to page 9. We're up to page 9, guys.
It's fucking over, chat. It's over.
It's
He's
the
done.
same. Costa Rica blend. We're starting to get repeats here.
I should have done this video myself.
Still haven't found it. Still haven't found coffee brand coffee. I don't know what's going on.
Is he going to
Maxwell
find
again.
it? I'm not sure. Post 1 if you think Luther's going to find the coffee. Post 2 if you think it's just lost to the ether.
Page 10.
Is the entire
Are we
video
go
just
through
like
all
not
13
finding
pages? I
Dios
might just be
mío
that
again.
petty. I might just go through all 13. Fresh roasted. Nestle, Lion.
Master Chef. Like,
I'll
what
put the
are there's, like,
timestamp where we find it.
the same
if
tubs
we
I've seen
find it.
before, though.
So we're at 11. 11 of 13. Oh, and we timed out.
Game over. You lose.
So Walmart.com literally times you out. That's how long it took me to find it, and I didn't even find it. There were no search results for coffee brand coffee.
What is this time? What is this time to find like, I'm sorry, you're too stupid to find a product. We've timed you out. Like, shouldn't the customer be able to search as long as they want?
Coffee. Brutal. Just get a brutal Feltoning. Now let's try coffee brand coffee K-Cup, because I've been told this is what you have to put in. And right here, I guess on the first page, there it is.
All right, but this is like 12 K-Cups or something. But it's like more than... Do Americans really pay more than $1 per K-Cup? So K-Cups are one use, right? So it's like $1 a cup. That's ridiculous. Like, usually you want to have coffee at an average of like 50 cents or lower a cup, right? Like this one here, the McCafe Breakfast Blend K-Cups, it's 24 cups for $15. So you get twice as many at a $4 discount.
All right. So you have to type in coffee brand coffee K-Cup to get it. And it's...
Wait, this one's like... Is it like 60 K-Cups?
All right. So
Dunkin' Donuts is selling K-Cups at 12 for $5.
you have to type in coffee brand coffee K...
60 K-Cups for $38.
K-Cup to get it. And it's... Here's the blueberry and the silky dark roast. So it's a very, very specific thing you have to put into the search engine. So let's go ahead and click on this dark roast, because the other crazy thing about this is there's like insane product description here. So let's zoom in a little bit. So celebrate our premium dark roast K-Cup and delight in our coffee K-Cup. What the hell is this sentence? Our flavored coffee...
Celebrate with our premium dark roast coffee K-Cup and delight in our coffee K-Cup. Did Jeremy write this himself?
K-Cup guarantees high quality, making them a wonderful treat for the holiday?
Huh?
You mean the
coffee?
Holidays? Which
Children, wake up, it's Christmas. Mummy, what did you get me? Coffee. Wow. I drink coffee every day.
Holiday. And it's not flavored. This is like the regular silky dark roast. This is not the flavored coffee. So he can't even get the product description correct.
Right.
Experience the delightful world of our coffee flavors, where you can both drink and savor the taste of dark roast coffee K-Cup. Our team makes all the difference by combining creativity and innovation with a genuine desire to connect with the wonderful people who enjoy our products. Well,
but like, this is just like marketing buzzwords. Innovation, synergy, creative. It's coffee, bro.
Well, that's true. Jeremy Hambly does want a parasocial, weird dent relationship with people who drink his product. We are committed to turning our unique vision, who's we, into a delicious reality, and we will
Chat, don't you want to turn your dreams into a delicious reality? Well, you can. What? I used to dream about coffee, but now it's a delicious reality.
Continue to introduce exciting and unconventional... What do you mean unconventional? It's just coffee, for God's sake. Designed to bring a little extra joy to our customers' days. Don't you mean to our customers' lives? I mean, this is coffee. We're not...
No, Jeremy's writing this from his own point of view. He's only got days to live.
Talking about something revolutionary here. Please enjoy with our dark roast coffee K-Cup. This 12-pack is compatible with K-Cup and offers a flavor that embodies the joy of the holidays.
I'm curious, how many people actually use a K-Cup? I have never actually seen a K-Cup before. I've never used one before.
Where's my bell, guys? I can't believe it. Like, I can't even laugh. The first time I read this, I was really laughing hard. He just copy-pasted this from the gingerbread coffee K-Cup, isn't it?
Yes.
Each flavored K-Cup. It's not flavored. This is the silky dark roast. So he can't even get the product description correct. Perfect for relaxing on a cold day. Well, that's great because it's August where I am. And in my hemisphere, August is the middle of summer.
I mean, yeah, me too. But like, I know hotels don't have K-Cups where I go to hotels on. They've got this, They've got this stupid thing I hate where it's like these coffee bag. Like you open it, it's like a coffee bag, but it's got like a little like you pull it apart and then like it sits on the coffee cup and there's like a little filter, and it's like a tea bag, but you pour coffee through it. It's really frustrating. It takes fucking forever. It's really popular in Japan. Maybe I can show it. Like, have you guys seen this before? It's like you rip off the top and it's like a little cup of paper that you pour hot water through. It's called a pour over. Well, that makes sense though.
For the tail end of summer. So it's not cold. It's 95 degrees where I am. So I guess I won't buy this.
Apparently
product.
everyone has them.
Our K-Cup dark roast coffee maintains the highest quality, making this coffee blend a delicious choice for the holidays. This really is the gingerbread coffee description, isn't it? Where anytime you crave delight.
For dark silky roast?
Brewing this Colombian creates a balance between proper acidity, mellow frame. Mellow frame? What the hell does that mean? Doesn't
seductively nutty taste that lingers pleasantly on the palate.
I mean yellow taste? And a seductively nutty taste that lingers pleasantly on the palate. Okay, ew.
Those nuts are seductive.
This delightful coffee can be enjoyed at any time of day. All right. Delightful morning treat. Well, I was just told you can do it anytime. Drink in life. This is the other weird sentence. Drink in life. With a signature of tradition and innovation, dark roast coffee is a premium coffee that allows you to drink in life. Whatever the hell that means.
What the fuck does this mean? Drink in life? Drink in life. He says it twice. What the fuck does drink in life mean?
By taking small steps towards feeling good and living well, one sip at a time. Each sip offers a warm and comforting coffee experience.
What is the drink in life for? Like, I'm actually confused now.
Okay, whatever you say, Ham Planet. Each box includes 12 individually sealed K-Cups, ensuring...
It says here that coffee roast can be enjoyed any time, but it said it in the morning only.
Maximum freshness and convenience, okay.
This is like when you want to eat one of those like little chocolate mints, you know, the after eights, but it's like 7:58 p.m. and you're like, fuck.
Made in America by Americans. Proudly made in the USA using high-quality ingredients. Well, the ingredients you just said are from Colombia. So whatever. This K-Cup is carefully crafted for freshness, consistency, and a smooth coffee experience. This dark roast coffee can be enjoyed anytime. He keeps saying that. Is that like his trigger phrase? Because it says anytime. Okay. Any time of day. Anytime again. Does he say it in this paragraph? So he says like anytime, like 3 or 4 times. Like we get it. You can drink coffee whenever you want to. It's just a...
Well, not if you want to go to bed at a reasonable hour. You should be drinking after 4 p.m. really.
You can't even get the product description right. I mean, like my expectations are so low. You know, I'm not surprised that he just copy pasted the bullshit from the gingerbread from the gingerbread description, because it's like talking about the holidays and stuff, which is very, very funny. But if we go to the blueberry one, I thought for a second he might have just copy pasted both of them, but no, I don't think so, because it says 100% Arabica beans, and obviously the other one was Colombian. So if we scroll down to the description on this one, product details, a lot of it is the same. Obviously, making them a wonderful treat for the holiday whenever you're craving a taste for coffee magic. What do you mean for the holiday? You mean the holidays? What holiday are you talking about?
It's literally just the same one. They've just it's actually the candy cane.
Anyway, a lot of it is just the same. So he can't even get the product description right, and his product is basically impossible to find.
To be fair, nobody ever reads the product description.
So surely this will save the business. These 2 coffees, just 2 out of the 20 or 30 or 50 or whatever how many coffees he has, that's surely going to save the business. And what's not going to save the business is false flagging your critics like me and Camelot and having drunken crash outs at 4:45 in the morning. It's not going to work, Ham Planet. You know, I was a little bit angry, obviously, but you know, I got to be like Michael Jordan. Whatever anger I feel, I'll just channel that into becoming a better A-log, going through the back catalog of things that you have and finding more scams and grifts. And
the thing is, there's like a gold mine of untapped potential in Jeremy's old videos. When we looked at a couple of old ones, like the Me versus Me, which is apparently his vlog channel lasted shorter than Me versus Me. But like the old Brie Larson videos are really funny because it's just like Jeremy criticizing himself in the future.
putting that up on the internet for everyone to see and exposing your lies. And we have other things that we're working on. I have multiple projects in the works right now. It's just I'm waiting on archives. I'm waiting on, government agencies. So, that takes weeks and months. But I promise it won't just be Jeremy Hambly. Like I said, we're going to be having other content, other topics.
All right, good stuff, Luther. That's Luther Morgan, Luther the writer on YouTube. Good stuff, as always. All right, so now, wait, did we go through this? All right, I forgot to go through these Kiwi Farm threads, so let's see what we missed here. So happy 3,000. If you can get a W, happy 3,000. So we got this return of the mac and cheese post. Poor Jeremy, he paid $5,000 trying to insert himself into someone else's drama. Then this video only gets about 12,000 views. Oh no. This will be insane. I can't believe it. Wow. Black conservative woman's gonna beef with white conservative man. I can't believe it. Joe Rogan, is he gonna be a part of it? I don't even know. In August, and this is a really good post by Return of the Mac and Cheese. It's good to show you what has happened to Jeremy over the last few years. In August of 2018, Jeremy still worked a full-time job. That month, he released 33 videos, and he had 6.15 million views, with an average of 180,000 per video. Well, that's pretty good. Not too bad. In August of 2026, that's this month, Jeremy lives in a mansion with a $10,000 a month mortgage. Being online is his entire income. And he has so far released 35 videos, and he doesn't even have 1.5 million views, an average of 43,000. And the thing that's really sad here, little thing saying, that's tough, buddy. Not going to lie to you, Jer, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Is that a lot of these views are paid bot views. Now, of course, they are able to separate the shorts videos. So that's fine. So it doesn't look like he's got 50 million views, because that's just some shorts nonsense. This is just long form only. But these total views, the 1.5 million views, how many of these are bought? Jeremy's making no money. Like, YouTube ad revenue estimation here is $1,200 to $2,000 a month, which, if you've got a hobby YouTube channel, that's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But like, I think this is wildly overestimating it, because like I said, you don't get money on those paid bot, the YouTube bot views, the YouTube promote feature. So I think it's more reasonable that Jeremy's making less than this. Now, like Camelot said, that when he called up, I assume Nick Recato drunk, he said he wasn't even making $3,000 from all of YouTube put together. And YouTube's about to make the game harder in February. They've got a new terms of service they're releasing and new stricter criteria to get rid of YouTube slop, and particularly AI slop. Jeremy's going to get hit bad. I'm not sure if he's going to make his YouTube channel at the end of the year, if I'm being honest with you. So this is an interesting one. New quartering scandal just dropped. According to his new biggest hater, the guy he stiffed $300 for in affiliate fees, and Jeremy had to be bullied into paying for him. Jeremy aggressively pushes people into subscriptions on his website, which you then need to email him personally to cancel the subscription. That's just like so fucking low. Which is illegal in many places, and it must legally be made as easy as possible to cancel reoccurring payments. Now, I think that there is something about this where I think the 500 free bags he sent out was Jeremy trying to trick the subscription feature on Amazon, because you can buy a product as a subscription, you get it every month. I think Jeremy was trying to find a way to send products to people or sign them up for subscriptions without their knowing, but then it backfired and he sent 500 bags by mistake. I really wouldn't put that past him. This is the law, because the law realizes that people like Jeremy Hambly intentionally make it hard to cancel these payments, hoping people give up. That's very true. This is like Adobe. Like, you need a fucking tutorial to figure out how to remove your Photoshop subscription these days. Like, it's crazy when you try and like cancel the Adobe cloud and they're like, you owe us $500 now. Apparently you can get out if you're like in the Adobe space. Apparently you can get away with this. Just look up videos on how to get away without paying for it. It's totally crazy. But Crazy Sharp, who we mentioned last time, long post. Sorry, wanted to point out that I believe the quartering is pushing people in the direction of the Coffee Brand Coffee website because it gets a higher proportion of the revenue. Now, I think this is purely, not purely, but mostly because he was getting the affiliate cookie stuffing. On Amazon, the average portion of a vendor or third-party provider has them pay is 15%. It can be as low as 8%, but typically between 8 and 15%. If you buy through Coffee Brand Coffee directly, he does not lose that. There's also the fact that the default checkout option is subscription. This is just slimy. Like, I hate this shit. It's like, no, I just want to buy one thing of shampoo or something. Don't subscribe me to the monthly shampoo. What the fuck? I'll just buy new shampoo when I need shampoo. Let me see. He is absolutely hoping that you will forget your to cancel your subscription. Yeah, he's hoping that the old people that buy his subscriptions just die and keep being billed for months and months after their carcasses are hauled off. I would also like to point out that there is no cancel button available. Really? That is straight up illegal. If you do have a subscription, I did it by accident once. Well, see, there, you know it's effective then. You have to email them directly. That's just straight up illegal. What the fuck? Which, by the way, for California customers, I believe there's a violation because California state law says that any purchase for a subscription on a website must be able to be canceled the same way it was enabled. Absolutely pathetic. John Isle with a £5, or actually euros, says, I need a GG style Mount Rushmore off the top Jeremy A logs. Like the one with Ethan Ralph and Stargate of Accord and everyone. That's a good old meme. All right. So there's some Melanie Mac stuff we have. So Melanie Mac has decided to get into the, don't worry, I won't subject you to her voice. But there's just a few things I forgot to talk about last time, basically. But Melanie Mac has decided that a good use of her time is to argue with the A-logs. Melanie Mac, when does the new co-host start? It's been teased for weeks. Your mom didn't tell you? First of all, that's just boring. Second of all, she got 0 likes. Oh, no. So Keno Grove, who Jeremy has twice now exposed that he's been bookmarking his tweets and stuff. So Keno Grove got 15 likes. Melanie posted a reply. She got 0 likes. Keno Grove responded. Sick burn. I remember when I was 10 years old. He got 12 more likes. Like, sometimes you don't get likes because it's like a reply and nobody reads the replies. But 12 people went through and they decided that Keno Grove deserved to get it. Very true. Very true. All right. So Melanie Mac. Let's see. Here's a video by Hotep. Melanie Mac is filming videos about mental illness in her car while eating a stick of butter. And the thing is, all right, I guess I lied when I said I wouldn't subject you to her voice. Sorry. This is just like such attention-seeking bullshit because like she's like, oh my goodness, let's talk about lesbians being a mental illness. By the way, I'm in my car eating a stick of butter. I'm so quirky, guys. Apparently she changed her name from Butter Maniac to Melanie Macros or something cringe.
You know, one of the biggest problems with society today is that we're celebrating mental illness.
I mean, this picture like speaks for itself, really. Like, she's obviously trying to eat the butter to like be weird. It's like, oh my goodness. But like, she actually just does look like she's mentally ill. Like, she's got those crazy eyes. She's tatted up and she's caked up. It's kind of weird though. She kind of looks naked without her choker. Like, she's always wearing that shit.
Bipolar, borderline personality disorder.
Could have just said women.
ADHD.
Could have just said women.
Feminism.
Could have just said women.
People are celebrating this stuff when we should be treating it. You know?
I agree. Lock her up. Lock her the fuck up. Now, here's a funny thing that was posted about Melanie Mac has a Discord server. This is posted by the actual one and only Sonic. And this was verified by Chris Chan, actually, who's literally Jesus Christ, according to the Mike Klum documentary. This may not be related to Jeremy directly, but I was doing a bit of poking around and discovered that Melanie Mac has her own Discord server. I'm not clicking on that shit. Here are some interesting screenshots and notes I made, taking the full tour of the server. All right, so let's have a look at Melanie Mac's rules for her server. Rules: no name calling or disrespectful arguments. Bro. This woman made her career off calling people faggot and retard, and she can't call someone those words in her Discord? No advertising? I guess you're only allowed to advertise the coffee, right? No overtly sexual, disrespectful comments to me or anyone else. No spamming. Don't talk about drugs or getting drunk. Have fun. But first of all, can Jeremy be allowed in the Discord server? Let's have a look. No name calling, disrespectful arguments? Well, no. No advertising? Well, absolutely not. No overtly sexual, disrespectful comments? Well, no. No spamming? No. Don't talk about drugs or getting drunk? Well, no. Have fun. Jeremy's never having fun. So that's like, Wait, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 6, Jeremy, is not allowed in this Discord server. That's terrible. That's terrible. Update on the rules here. So the original Canuck. Update on the rules here, since everyone has clearly stated otherwise. Please keep profanity out of memes as well. Try to keep things clean. You can't post a spicy Pepe in Melanie Mac's Discord server. Please keep your swear words out of our memes in our Christian Discord server where you're here, goon. Here are a few more rules. Oh, wow, that just sounds like fun. There's some more rules. Be kind, respectful. I mean, I have no problem with people being kind and respectful, but Melanie's made her career on being disrespectful and mean. And now she can't take the heat. And patient to each of us, regardless of what you believe or your denomination is. Don't put offensive or hate-filled imagery in your profile pic or username. Okay. So my chat's not allowed in there. Don't post random messages when we are praying during the... What? Don't post random messages when we're praying during the prayer meeting? We're going to have a minute of silence. No posting bees in the kick chat while we're praying. Don't be disrespectful. Don't post random messages when we're praying during the prayer meeting. Don't spam or make unnecessary posts in the Christian section. These aren't rules, but suggestions for social etiquette. Now, guys, don't send private messages to women on the... Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a second. Guys, don't send private messages to the women on this server if you don't know them. And they haven't given you permission to do so unless it's an actual emergency. Now, guys, we want to have a fun Discord server, but you guys keep sending dick pics to the women on the Discord. Holy shit. Imagine needing permission. The thing is, you have to know that there's just random psychos in her Discord channel that are like trying to hit up all of the one woman in there that is Melanie Mac. I mean, I don't even think she's in there other than it's probably Johnny Junkers pretending to be her, right? That one is that's such a self-felt. Holy shit. Don't send private messages to women if you don't know them. Why would you need this in there? That's so funny. I didn't even see that when I was going through. Oh no, they had to post more of it. Look at all these reactions, by the way. Holy shit. Remember when Jeremy asked for backup in his Discord and he got no reactions on his Discord? Like, this is what a regular Discord message looks like, right? Ladies, if you don't want... Oh, sorry, I'll read this like Carl Jobs. Hello, ladies. If you don't want guys to DM you, you could set your profile to deny direct messages and friend requests. If a guy has something to say something that makes you uncomfortable, feel free to ignore it. And if suspicious, it's harassment or threatening, please contact the mods. You absolute legends. So Melanie Mac's Discord server has such a problem with creepy weirdo men that this got over, almost 300 thumbs up. But then there's an additional hundreds of other messages, and there's even 22 brown people in her Discord channel that said thumbs up. There was 11 ends. Oh, those 11 people got banned immediately. It's a safe space. It's very funny, isn't it? I can't believe I missed this last time. Oh wait, what is this? Oh no. Spider Dan has some updates for the Discord. I'm adding a new rule to the Christian section of the Discord. You can no longer advertise or argue for or against a denomination or systemic theology in the Christian section. So basically no more denomination talk. Don't treat this server like a dating app. Oh no. They had to warn the creepy gooner men, not once, not twice, but thrice. There's no, my Discord server has no problems with this because there's no women in there. There's nobody in there in general. That's fine. 220 women were grossed out by people. Oh no. How many ends did this one get? 3 people reluctantly said okay. One person is thinking what the this isn't this just unhinged? Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I didn't realize it was so bad. It's full of gooners. In her YouTube upload announcement channel, we are immediately greeted with a YouTube short where we find Melanie Mac recording her daily body check for amusement and for her simps. Wow. Bible study with the mods, Dents, happens every Tuesday, according to her mod. All right, they have prayer meetings every Sunday. Her Dents have about as much riz as one would expect from a Melanie Mac simp. It's going to be okay, brother. Oh, wait, he said, so sorry. So one of the people in Melanie Mac's Discord says, little depressed over an unrequited crush. It's going to be okay, brother. Just ask out to coffee or something. Some coffee bread coffee, perhaps? If she's taken, then you move on to other girls. No such thing as soulmates. Oh, the Doomer speech. Oh, there's no such thing as soulmates. Look, I'm going to be honest. If you're in Melanie Mac's Discord server, your soulmate doesn't exist. Okay? You're a psychic blank in this world that'll never find happiness. Feelings stop with action. So, what, you go beat your meat and you won't feel sad anymore? Melanie Mac prays that her dents are delivered from their lustful urges during the server's regular prayer meetings. The greater good, sin temptation. The world 99970 says that he is having trouble with differentiating whether he's admiring a woman's beauty respectfully or lusting over her. He is scared, confused, and is in need of wisdom. The Insider struggles with lust. King Nazaru is playing for delivery from Lord, deliver me from the lust of the Melanie Mac server. And I said, no, we are not going to goon today, brother. Like, holy shit, this is pathetic. Another innocent Dent struggles with his uncontrollable lust during a Melanie Mac prayer meeting. When I'm looking at a woman and I'm admiring her beauty respectfully and innocently, or am I lustfully looking at her and objectifying her? I am so scared and confused. May I have prayers and words of wisdom, please? Please pray for me. I struggle with lust. I pray that God will deliver me from the lust. This is weird. Like, this is so crazy. I can't believe I had this ready last stream, but I completely forgot about it. This is honestly one of the funniest parts, I think. Because we're not actually listening to Melanie Mac, of course. More Dents asking Melanie Mac to deliver them from their lust on her prayer meeting live stream. I'm noticing a common theme among the Dents, whether it's the mod selecting the one specifically or everyone in Melanie Mac's is a crypto gooner. I think it's the latter right there. At one time, I was on fire for God, so I'm asking you to pray for me. Pray that the Holy Spirit moves on me and convicts me of the sins I'm committing. Please pray for me to stop lusting and sinning. Pray for me, please. I've been struggling with lust. Look, if you're struggling with lust, press 1 in chat or press a B or something. Oh, we got Yellow Flash in the chat with a 10, a yellow chat. That's his signature. The rule is there so you can't argue against our greatest ally, Israel. Oh, that makes sense. Also, Sean Sandwich Sundries gifted 1 membership. Thank you very much. All right, very good. That makes sense. I've heard them stuff that she's like this really weird like Zionist or something, but I couldn't tell you for sure. I don't know enough about religion to comment on that sort of stuff. Fernando is once again struggling, praying for his mortal soul. Please pray for me to stop lusting and sinning. So you've got this pit, like all the gooners are greeted with this picture of Melanie as soon as they enter. They all enter the Discord server, and then they just immediately telling the confessional chaplain of the Discord server that they're struggling with lust. Oh, is there more? Don't tell me there's more. Wait, did I read these ones already? I think we read most of those. Wait, no, wait, these are more ones? Wait. Which lusty one message we had before? All right, I guess I'll just go down here. There's something about a family trip. What was that? My friend Brian is going on a family trip. Oh, okay. Yeah. Pray that he may have safe passage and enjoyable time and is free from his usual addiction to lust. All right, chat. Can we pray for Brian? He's going to go on a car trip to the Wallmart to look for coffee brand coffee. Please pray he is not overcome by lust before he gets back home. Holy shit, this just keeps on going. I fell into lust again after doing so well for so long, getting closer to Jesus Christ. God blessing me with everything within me and around me. I choose to run back to old sinful habits and failed him when I knew better, but I got selfish. And now I'm scared and uneasy. Yeah, he's scared of the pussy. I don't know what he did for me on the cross, yet I'm running to sin, and I feel disappointed and ashamed of myself. Please pray for me to be more disciplined. Lord, help me conquer lust. I got a flip phone and destroyed my socials for almost 3 years with the Lord's... What? This man is such a gooner, he had to go back to a flip phone? I will not allow to be shoved in my face right behind my house. He's going behind his house and gooning, so he had to get a flip phone? Bro, it's fucking over. It's fucking over. Don't read this unless you're over 18. Okay, people in chat, you have 5 seconds. Get out. If you're under 18, you shouldn't be in the stream anyway, and we don't want you here. All right. I watched at least 29 women express love or lust for Leon S. Kennedy in their videos. Women, you cannot shame us men for gooning anymore. It's okay. Gooning is okay. We're humans. We're dirty little animals. Who is Leon S. Kennedy? Is this like one of those looks maxes that go around and take off their shirt and then like women are like, oh my God, he's so fit or something? Is that what that is? Women, 29 women have expressed lust for Kennedy, okay? So now it's over. You can't, women in chat, if there are such a thing, you're not allowed to complain about gooners anymore, okay? One of Melanie's dents discusses having to use his wife's summer... What the fuck? I have to use my wife's vagina wash because she says it helps with her pH. No, Vegeta, no! This guy's got the Vegeta. He's got the Vegeta profile picture. Boom with that bitch. She's making her use what was that shampoo that April had in the Ricada trap house? I have to use my wife's vagina wash. She says it helps with her pH. You guys are weird. I use my hands. You don't put soap. You don't put soap on it or water. You just wash your penis with your dry, nasty hands. Summer Eve sensitive wash. Vegeta never hear about soap before? What the fuck are you talking about? He's using... Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta had to use Bulma's wife vagina's wash because it helps with her pH. Kakarot, you don't... Kakarot, you don't put soap on it. You use wash... Chi-Chi makes you wash your cock with what? Call Mr. Popo for some evil. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, it's getting late, boys. I got stun locked by this one. We got TG Shark with the 2. Says the greatest Jedi Plugon. What the fuck? Oh, I guess is that like a Dragon Ball reference? Yellowfish with another 10 says dispensationalism is what she practices. I've never even heard that word before. Melanie believes that Christians are Gentiles who need to serve and protect God's chosen, which is laughable, as it contradicts the actual words of Jesus. Interesting. That's such a obviously got a press F from like what a loser religion, to be honest. Like imagine being in a religion where you're God's second favorite. I'm sorry, that just doesn't make sense to me. Like if I'm not God's number one, he's not getting that tithing. I'm sorry. It's like, yeah, we're worshiping. We're right behind the Jews. Let's go. Does it make sense? It's actual cuck mentality. It is. It is. Oh, Plo Koon is Star Wars. Oh, okay. He's one of those guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm not Dave Filoni or something. I don't know all these names. All right. Dent discusses using horse shit to what? To cause drivers to lose control. What? This is some Indian like secret jutsu. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm going up to see if there's any more funny ones. These are outrageous. Holy shit! The low key. This is the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. I like dropping supplies right on heads and then having the horse poop on them. Ultimate disrespect. You can also use horse poop to cause vehicles to spin out of control. It's like got a big boss as a profile picture too. What the fuck? He's putting horse shit on the road like Donkey Kong's throwing bananas so that you can spin people's cars out and like rob them. This is like, was Mike using this in Breaking Bad to like get the drugs from that, what was it, like Tuco? All right, who's this? Vitamin E, howdy friend. Formerly known as Jeremy Hambly Skyball. Okay, that's a troll. I'm tired of taking notes. Here are some more of the interesting screenshots. Okay, so these ones are noteless. Let's see. All right, this is going to be wild. Rafael Salvador with a 500 pesos. This Discord has major laughs, but it perfectly captures why I feel Mel should be A-locked as hard as Jeremy, if not more. She is a false prophet, all too happy to exploit and mislead lost souls, leading them into eternal damnation. Like, I'm not going to, like, breaking character kind of for a second here. I'm actually very concerned about the cult-like behavior I'm seeing from both Jeremy and Mel. Like, talking about how they're angels and wearing white and how that the demonic influences are coming from. Like, if you have these unhinged gooners in her Discord chat and they're telling you that devils are coming after them and they're like struggling, they can't even go to work without gooning or something. Like, it's crazy. Like, just have some self-control for God's sake. Be master of your domain. But these people, like, they sound unhinged. And if Melanie Mack is telling you that, like, everyone that tells you that she's bad is a demon, they might actually do something crazy. Like, I've seen some of the dents that defend Jeremy and they're actually unhinged. It's quite crazy. All right, let me see. So this is a first one by Magic, MTG Horse Magic. From a woman's perspective, just want some fun means sleeping around and not being loyal or faithful. The reason you should wait and only share yourself with your spouse is so that you can experience real intimacy and love. Okay, I can understand this. Having sex with random people turns you into a toy for your pleasure, and you shouldn't treat people like they are disposable. You're basically fulfilling your own needs while not being fully committed to the woman you're using. And yes, it's using someone. It's sinful and causes harm to people's emotions. With that said, if you're engaging in self-pleasure and watching smut, you get numb to having real experiences with a real human. You will always be disappointed and never like. So if you wank, you're never going to find true love. I like the first part. I can understand this certainly because like I'm not like a prude or anything. But I definitely think there's a lot of negative reactions to sleeping around. But like then there's like it's like if you indulge in self-pleasure, don't you dare touch your fucking penis, or you're never gonna find true. Like that's just nonsense. It's like a semen retention like nonsense or whatever it is. Oh, whoops, wrong one. I hit the download one. Sorry about that if that noise was a bit too loud for you. All right, let's see. Deleted user. You know, trying to avoid thoughts like this was what almost brought me to insanity. Too much of anything is bad for you. You can drain yourself by drinking too much water. You can poison these, etc. Deleted users. So this person at least had the better things. Trying to remain clean, to remain purely clean. You made me more pathetic than before, believe it or not. I usually don't lust for someone I look at no matter what. But at that time, looking at someone attractive, again, even without lust, made me want to go blind. Oh my goodness, just cut off your eyes. Cut out your eyes rather than seeing a woman. Sin temptation. I need a partner in life because I need to get out of my lust and only have eyes for one woman. I'm struggling with porn, I guess. Dandy Prime is struggling with lust and is affecting his faith. Please pray from the feeling. All right, some of these aren't winners. Let's see if we can get one good one here. Let's see. Honestly, I'm blessed with everything except a wife. And I have lust problems. A wife can honestly take care of me. I can't do it alone. I need a wife. What woman? Unrequited, but feels wanted. Honestly, I'm blessed with everything except a wife. And I have lust problems a wife can't honestly take care of. Let's see. I've always thought Sydney Sweeney was a siren, and now it's confirmed. Can we stop it with the Sydney Sweeney stuff? She's got big tits. She's good looking. She's not like the most attractive woman ever, okay? She's definitely got a big titty girl next door vibe. I'll agree with that. But like people think like they talk about her all day, every fucking day. It's crazy. I don't want to post pictures here. Or the very lustful ad. Oh no, it's the jeans commercial. I've said this to numerous people, and now it's officially coming out. I think these people are coming out in the near future. All right, this is maybe the last one. Deleted user. I'm just afraid these crash outs have been more frequent and intense than ever. Also, just to make it clear, I don't want to be hedonistic, or at least that much with lust. But I can't see myself being forever lonely or married as mentioned many times. I'm sorry for this attitude lately. I try my best to avoid. Oh, that wasn't very funny. And there's no topping this fucking the Vegeta vagina shampoo. Oh dear. That was too good. I think that whoever this Vegeta guy is with his DBZ thing, like that's an absolute banger. Like holy shit, absolute cinema. I can't believe I had this ready last time, but I just didn't click on it for some reason, and then I forgot about it and I ended the stream, and then I was like, I guess I could throw in that Melanie Mac stuff later if we need it by filler. But this is honestly some of the funniest shit that I've seen. All right, hold on. I need to take a quick break, and we'll check out what's going on with this honey shit. So quick 1 minute break, and then maybe we'll finish this. See what's going on with that. So be right back, chat.
Did you hear me? It is tax-free. My Zammies, my hookers, my super chats too. Hit that button, cause every single super chat I got it tax-free. Tax-free. Take out your pill bottles, shake your pills, shake your pills, because it's gonna be tax-free. Tax-free, tax-free. Tell your wiggers that we got it. Tax-free in my little tin shack. Cats flying in tornadoes. Gun flopping up and down. Let's get the guns out. Gun, 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 gun. Shake it around when it's tax-free. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. It's a tip, so it's tax-free. But wiggle. You best not fold the bullshit, because these super chats, they all tax-free. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yo, Faith, don't make me say it. Squeeze. Child support, Faith, it's tax-free. Compass Sneed, cause it's tax-free. That's right, bitch. Now kiss my Gucci hat, I said kiss it. It's authentic, bitch. It's time to gun out. Shake your gun like you mean it. Squeeze. Welcome to the kill stream. This song. Wiggle, wiggle. What you mean I'm drunk? I'm sober, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe one more. So take out your pill bottles and shake your pills, and wiggle, 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 wiggle.
All right, we're back. All right, so last time I was talking about the honey scam, and this thing is by Megalag, and he did this massive video that basically destroyed the company, as I understand it. Like, I think it was like 7 months ago. Wait, actually, it was 1 year ago. It got 90 million views. It was really fascinating. I think the honey ended up losing, like, I want to say 7 million subscribers. Also, Christopher sent a full send over on Kick. Thank you much. So there's been an update. The honey scam is worse. You thought that was 7 months ago. This is honey lawsuit gets terminated as lawsuit proceeds. Interesting. All right, let's check this out real quick. This is probably the last thing of the evening. It's getting a bit late for me. I think this is a New Zealand guy, by the way. All right. Oh wait, it's muted. Don't you fucking say it, chat.
Investigation letter sent to me by PayPal's lawyers in December of last year. In it, PayPal warned that my investigation was, quote, defamatory, and described Honey's business practices as being, quote, legal and responsible.
It wasn't, though. Like, it was actually so shady that it could detect if you were like a YouTuber or a customer. And if you're a YouTuber, it wouldn't change your cookies when you were doing the demonstration on YouTube video. And if you're a customer, it would literally change the cookies so that you would steal all your money from all your revenue from the affiliates, and also steal from other YouTubers that were promoting it. It was really funny.
Well, just weeks after publishing that investigation, 3 of PayPal's largest affiliate network partners announced punitive actions against the company.
This is also crazy, though, because like he's in New Zealand, so he doesn't necessarily have the same freedom of speech protections as Americans, as I understand it. And he's going up against PayPal. They spent billions of dollars on this.
Of them, Rakuten terminating the relationship with Honey entirely, resulting in their removal from over 2,000 online stores, including
Rakuten.
Walmart, Lego, Sephora, Newegg, Uniqlo, and Samsung, to name a few, likely costing Honey millions of dollars in lost affiliate revenue. Ouch. As a result, PayPal issued a statement of regret a few days later, claiming they had no idea they were in possession of code responsible for poaching affiliate commissions from content creators, insisting they only discovered the code after my reporting exposed it.
Do you believe that? Oh, whoopsie daisies. We got caught. Okay, we didn't know what we were doing. You didn't know that you had a program that was removing people's cookies, removing their affiliate links and replacing with yours, so you were making millions of dollars with this affiliate code scam?
Same reporting they had just claimed was defamatory. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, not only is PayPal's claim that they had no idea a provable lie, but the code in question was formally included as evidence against them in the ongoing federal class action lawsuit. A lawsuit they desperately tried to have thrown out twice. But unfortunately for PayPal, the federal judge handling the case recently denied their motion to dismiss. With
a W woman for once, eh?
PayPal likes it or not, this lawsuit is moving forward. So in this video, I'll be walking you through everything that's been happening behind the scenes. The lawsuits, network terminations, CEOs attacking my credibility while profiting from honey, hit pieces from industry.
The problem is you can't really attack New Zealand people's credibility because they just don't seem serious. It's the accent. It's like it works with Australians too. Like you can't try and defame an Australian because they'll just be like, yeah, nah. And then it's just like, what do you say to that? Like, it's just over.
Publications who also have
nobody takes them seriously in the first place.
Ties with PayPal. Turns out I pissed off an entire industry. So let's get into it.
Oh, it's loading the YouTube algorithm. I love this. Is the 80s synthwave aesthetic is so overused, but it's the best one. I think we've just actually reached peak. There's nothing better than it, right? Every YouTuber has this aesthetic, myself included, and we all want to be the only person with it.
One of the most interesting things to witness after releasing part 1 of my Honey series was the reaction from the affiliate industry, particularly those who stood to gain the most from Honey's business model. For example, Adam Ross, the CEO of Awin, one of Honey's largest affiliate network partners, wrote a LinkedIn post basically insinuating that my video was sensationalist clickbait. Then there were guys like Brooke Schaff, the founder of a company that supplies monetizable coupon codes to Honey. He published an entire blog post calling my video a hit job, declaring that Honey did nothing wrong and that I was, quote, 100% wrong.
Here's the thing. These CEOs are like, we'll get that mega lag with our blog posts and our LinkedIn posts. Bro, it's not gonna happen. It's like throwing water balloons at a dinosaur. It's not gonna work, bro.
And there were even publications that took aim at my work with headlines like, "What mega lag got wrong?" who I later found out also had ties to Honey. Point is, the ones complaining the loudest all turned out to have skin in the game. But then I revealed the one thing they couldn't spin. Honey wasn't just stealing commissions, they had intentionally built an entire system around hiding that behavior from the industry. The system was designed to profile who you were as a user. If you look like a regular shopper, Honey ignored stand-down rules and allowed influencer commissions to be diverted into their own pockets. But if you look like someone from within the industry, Honey suddenly played by the rules to avoid getting caught.
Referral credit tech YouTuber. Like this is so slimy, and I think this is actually illegal. Like this, essentially, what's happening here is they're sending a better version to the person who's promoting the product, so that they can make them seem like it's a good shit, right? It's like if you're buying doing a food review and they get the gourmet chef to make your meal for you, or you buy like the bag of gold or like the Lego collection. It's got the rare piece inside. It's like, oh my goodness, everyone is a winner.
They effectively engineered a defeat device, and with this revelation, the industry had no choice but to respond appropriately, including the ones who profit from Honey's business model. And the first
so Lucky Limes is actually like kind of like, you made a good point actually. YouTubers should suffer, and Honey did make YouTubers suffer, so maybe it is a good thing.
First to act was Rakuten, an affiliate network that connected Honey with over 2,000 online.
Wait, did he just say it? Rakuten? Hold on a second. The Japanese autism is hitting.
Business model. And the first to act was Rakuten, an affiliate.
It's Rakuten. 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 The first to act was Rakuten. Rakuten. God damn it.
Network that connected Honey with over 2,000 online stores. Just weeks after exposing PayPal's defeat device, Rakuten terminated the relationship with Honey entirely and sent the following notice to.
So Rakuten is a Japanese site. Rakuten. Oh man. What was that? There was a legendarily bad pronunciation of a game. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was like Suikoden or something, and people are calling it Suikoden or something like that.
their clients. We're writing to let you know that publisher Honey has been terminated from the Rakuten advertising network. Therefore, this publisher has been removed from your affiliate program, effective immediately. Boom. Just like that, Honey lost access to over 2,000 online stores, many of which were very big brand names. That is a huge hit for PayPal, but it also sucks for Rakuten because keep in mind, affiliate networks like Rakuten
I actually have my Phobal network is on Rakuten. I have Rakuten Mobile.
Are the organizations who run this industry. They set the rules, they enforce compliance, and they control the flow of sales. So when something as damning as this is brought to light, it's terrible PR for them. The fact that a YouTuber with zero experience—
I gotta see the comments to see if anyone else is talking about Rakuten. No, it's just like literally I'm the only person affected by this. I'm the most affected person.
Insecurity research uncovered blatant fraud they had missed for years. It looks bad. That said, while networks like Rakuten need to be seen enforcing the rules, they also earn a significant amount of money from publishers like Honey. You've probably heard the saying, money doesn't grow on trees, right? Well, in the affiliate industry, it kind of does. And for networks like Rakuten, Honey is one of the larger trees in the orchard. But wait, doesn't Rakuten have its own coupon cashback extension? Yes, Rakuten Rewards is technically a competing extension. Ironically, one they two are being sued over, but that's a completely separate side.
This is killing me.
As a network, Rakuten still earns money every time Honey claimed commission for a sale. So trust me, they did not want to lose that partnership, yet they cut them loose anyways. So initially I thought, damn, well done Rakuten.
I'm suffering.
First network to take action against PayPal, even when it was detrimental to their business. But that all changed after some internal emails between PayPal and Rakuten were brought to light through—
Like, I know that nobody can understand what this is like for me, but basically it's like, imagine someone calling paper mache, papier-mâché, something like that.
discovery in the ongoing class action lawsuit.
Papier-mâché
According to court
hats.
filings, internal emails between Rakuten and PayPal show Honey has repeatedly violated Rakuten's stand-down policies from as early as July 2020 and continuing even after the filing of the complaints in this action through at least May 2025. Yikes! Not only does that look bad for PayPal, but it also looks terrible for Rakuten. They knew Honey was violating their stand-down policies for years, and the entire time, they kept Honey on the network anyways. Now, some of those emails made it onto the public record, and after reading through them, the dynamic is honestly insane. In this one email chain, Rakuten flags a stand-down violation to PayPal, and while PayPal initially responds, they then start ignoring Rakuten's emails, forcing them to repeatedly chase PayPal for
This is like taking poison damage in a game where you keep flashing red every time it does damage to you, every time I hear Rakuten being called Rakuten.
answer. This goes on for weeks, and when PayPal finally addresses the violation, they tell Rakuten that their stand-down policies are, quote, overreach. The fact that PayPal feels confident telling a network that their rules suck really speaks to who actually runs this industry. After seeing those emails, Rakuten's termination of Honey looks a whole lot less like them taking a principled stand, and a whole lot more like them pretending to act tough on compliance, knowing those emails would hit the public record. I did reach out to Rakuten for comment, but didn't hear back from them. But regardless of Rakuten's motives, this termination was still a disaster for PayPal.
Why did I decide to watch this video?
Got the entire affiliate world talking, and just a few days later, PayPal quietly deactivated their defeat device and broke their silence. They apologized to the industry, if you can even call it that, via an exclusive statement to Hello Partner, the same publication that wrote the "What Mega Lag Got Wrong" article. Lol. On Monday morning, Rakuten Advertising shared an email with partners.
This is the absolute zenith of New Zealand humor, by the way.
Notifying them that PayPal's Honey browser extension had been terminated from the network and removed from existing affiliate programs. The dispute follows accusations from industry commentators. Okay, that's hilarious. They won't even cite me by name anymore. When I'm wrong, I'm Megalak. When I'm right, I'm just a industry commentator. Classic. The dispute follows accusations from industry commentators and professionals that PayPal Honey uses a defeat device to detect user type and selectively bypass stand-down policy. Rakuten Advertising declined to comment on the move. I wonder why. PayPal has now shared an exclusive response with Hello Partner. PayPal and Rakuten are long-standing partners. We are aware of the actions taken regarding PayPal and are working with them on a resolution. The code causing this behavior has been identified and no longer has an impact. The code was implemented prior to PayPal's acquisition and appears to affect less than 0.1% of Honey's traffic. Now,
This just simply isn't true, though, because in testing that people did after the first videos came out, this was happening in almost all cases. Like 0.1%? Are you joking? Oh, it was the previous guy that did it before we bought them. Are you joking?
Now, PayPal claiming the defeat device only affects 0.1% of Honey's traffic is, in my opinion, incredibly misleading without additional context.
Hey, how's
As
it
I
going, Don?
highlighted in my last video, Honey stored the code for this defeat device in the cloud, meaning they could alter how strict the system was at any time without ever updating their extension on Chrome. A single rule alteration could change how many people Honey targeted, and that's exactly what happened.
I've only got 5
2023,
Rakutans left
Honey's
in me.
defeat device would ignore stand-on rules for virtually everyone, unless they found cookies on your computer, signaling that you had visited an affiliate network's website. Clearly a tiny percentage of their users. But sometime between then and the release of my first video, PayPal quietly altered the rules, requiring users have at least 65,000 cashback points before they would break the rules. They went from targeting a very large portion of their users.
So basically, you spend a bunch of money and then it starts capturing you as an audience. Oh, sorry, capturing your cookies after you spend however much that is.
To a much, much narrower set with one quiet update. So when PayPal says 0.1%, was that under their latest rules or the old ones? I did ask PayPal for clarification, but unfortunately, they're not interested in answering my questions anymore. Instead, they offered me a corporate slop statement, which I'll include at the end of this video. Now, this next statement is really interesting. The spokesperson said that the code was only recently discovered by PayPal, and upon being made aware of it, the company has deactivated. That
All right, I'll take a sip of this beer every time he says Rakuten now. How about
is
that?
patently false. Yes, the defeat device was developed in 2017 under the original founder's leadership. Then PayPal inherited it when they acquired Honey in 2020. However, at the time, the defeat device was encrypted, scrambled, so that even if someone found it, they couldn't read it. Then, in 2021, under PayPal's ownership, the entire system was rebuilt. The rules were restructured into a completely new format and stored in plain text on PayPal servers. That's not a minor tweak, that's a fundamental redesign. PayPal's developers had to build that from the ground up. You can't rebuild a system, continue adjusting its rules year after year, then claim you had no idea it existed. PayPal claiming ignorance here is fucking wild.
The thing is, like, Honey made the majority of its money from this exploit. So the reason that PayPal acquired them in the first place was for this thing. The idea that they didn't know about it is just patently absurd.
I see it, it's just a straight up lie. And let's not forget, I alerted PayPal to the defeat device in my request to comment sent to them on December 18th. But rather than immediately deactivating it, PayPal labeled my accusations as not accurate and ignoring basic facts, then had their lawyers threaten to sue me.
Wait, what does the actual letter say? That's a very short letter.
Not accurate and ignoring basic facts, then had their...
Because litigation between you and PayPal is reasonably foreseeable, you are under an obligation to preserve all relevant materials. We trust that you will do so. PaySale reserves all rights. So they're just saying, do not delete. We're going to be getting Discover on you, bitch.
Lawyers threatened to sue me. They only deactivated the code on January 13th, almost a full month later. The article ends with a statement from a PayPal executive stating, "We regret the impact this situation has had on our partners and look forward to working together for the betterment of the entire industry." Now, you may have
Fuck PayPal. Like, the thing is, yeah, I really hate PayPal. It's so fucking annoying. Unfortunately, you just have to use it as a vendor. Every time it's like, oh, what's that? You got an extra $50 in there? We're going to look your account until you do your two-factor authentication again and also call us. Like, fuck PayPal.
Notice this article isn't exactly dripping with criticism against PayPal, and there's a very good reason for that. You see, when I first saw the What Mega Lag Got Wrong article, I initially brushed it off as a publication trying to be contrarian for clicks. But then they published another article, this time platforming a post from Honey co-founder Ryan Hudson, who attempted to write off my entire investigation as a conspiratorial hit piece. Both articles were written by the same journalist, Sol Wilkinson, and for
I don't know how you could say this was a conspiracy when people literally tested themselves and verified the fact that this was happening exactly how Mega Lag said it was happening.
The article did Sol offer me the right to respond, yet he had no problem doing that for PayPal. So I'm thinking to myself, man, these guys at Hello Partner sure have a raging boner for Honey. This led to me digging into their company, and surprise, surprise, Honey was a premier sponsor of their flagship conference. Probably should have disclosed their conflict of interest to their paying subscribers. But here's where it gets even more hilarious. Sol, the journalist, actually emailed this article to me, explaining that Hello Partner is, quote, Switzerland when it comes to industry disputes, which is why they didn't...
Hello Partner, our stance is Switzerland on industry, bro. So we didn't dig into any opinions. Oh, good. The Hello Partner is neutral. Just trust us, bro.
Offer any opinions on PayPal getting booted from Rakuten. That's right. The guy who had no problem criticizing...
It's Rakuten.
...my work is now claiming he's Switzerland. You can't make this shit up. And get this.
All right. If he says Rakuten one more time, I'm getting another beer.
I offered Sol an exclusive statement to include in his article addressing the claims made by PayPal, something most journalists would jump at. But of course, it was never included. All things considered, pretty shocking behavior from a publication that lists inclusive and unbiased as one.
We're inclusive and unbiased. Unless, like, I always hate this sort of, like, corporate speech you get. I think when the first time I ever encountered it when I was a child, and I saw McDonald's, and they're like, McDonald's out on New Zealand was like, you can't lie on TV. And you know that because we just said it. I'm like, and I was thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. If you can lie on TV, couldn't you just say you can't lie on TV? And I'll never trust McDonald's again, unlike Jeremy.
Of its core values. Now, as annoying as this behavior is, bias in the media is by no means a new concept. And
Anduriel? Like the angel from Diablo 3?
makes navetting the news incredibly frustrating, which is why I've partnered with today's sponsor, Ground News. Ground News.
Oh, not the Ground News segment. All right, let's skip over this. Grounds.
Only got worse. The CEO of...
Oh, wait. He said, wait, go back.
Shortly following Rakuten's termination, the situation for PayPal only got worse.
He said it again. And not only that, it did get worse.
But at least now it can't get much worse.
But it did get worse.
All right, I'm back. All right, I've been taking so much damage from this pronunciation of Rakuten that I had to go get my Sapporo Star beer. I was saving this for, it's the premium, black premium. Of course, I am the brown defender, as people. Barak Kuroi. All right, let's go. Oh, it's mute. Fuck.
Just pulled and the QR code on the screen here. Now only got worse. The CEO of Impact,
the stream got worse when I left the thing.
Another major affiliate network, announced they too were taking action against Honey. Following a thorough investigation, Impact has determined that Honey is out of compliance with our platform policies and has been removed from the Impact Discovery marketplace. We've also temporarily suspended their account while we confirm they have made the necessary changes to comply with our terms and conditions. Now, this sounds a lot worse than it really is. They basically just pulled Honey from their marketplace, meaning new merchants can't discover or partner with Honey. Online stores...
Where's the Jeremy Turban sticker? You mean this one? This one? Do you guys want that as a sticker? I guess I could do that, but I'd have to do it after the stream.
Already partnered with Honey through Impact will remain unaffected. Still sucks for PayPal, obviously, this limits their ability to grow, but that's about it. The next network to take action was Awin, and this one mattered the most because Awin is by far PayPal's biggest affiliate network partner, giving Honey access to over 16,000 merchants. The response came straight from their CEO, Adam Ross, the same guy who initially brushed off my entire investigation as clickbait.
But I mean, nobody read it though because it was on LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn is the only website I hate more than Rumble. I remember I had a Rumble, I had a LinkedIn account at one point. I think I deleted it. I'm pretty sure I did. I fucking hate LinkedIn so much. It's so garbage. Oh, somebody wants to join your network. Oh, it's pointless. It's fucking pointless.
Awin Group is providing an update.
The worst thing about LinkedIn is you can't even stalk people on it because if you go to their page, it says that you went to their page. That's the worst thing of it. Like imagine a social media page where it tells you if you've been stalking people.
On its ongoing investigation into Honey's browser extension practices following recent public scrutiny within the affiliate marketing industry. As soon as Awin Group became aware of the allegations raised publicly, we opened a formal internal investigation into the activity in question. The investigation has since confirmed breaches of our publisher policies. Honey has confirmed they regret the impact the situation has had and agreed they will work with us to remediate that impact. In line with our standard enforcement processes, Awin Group immediately took protective actions. These included suspending payments and access to new advertiser programs. So Awin cut Honey off from new partnerships the same way Impact did, but on top of that, they also suspended Honey's payments and put them on a remediation plan. This plan involves PayPal funding certain initiatives like giving networks access to their source code and implementing policies for online stores to manage and remove unauthorized coupon codes. Now, I will give credit where it's due. These three networks at least did something.
I mean, base Rakuten, but Impact and R1, everyone else. Let's see who's a bad boy. Web Gains. Jeremy wouldn't know anything about that. V Commission, Track Trader, Partnerize, Pepper Jam, Shopify. No surprises there. Quanko. Say it ain't say Quanko. Quanko was a good boy.
which is more than we can say for these other networks who stayed silent and, as far as I can tell, did absolutely nothing. The consequences of these actions are significant. This is terrible PR for PayPal, it's costing them real money, and it will almost certainly be used against them in the ongoing litigation.
Yeah, and like I'm pretty sure they paid like billions of dollars for this Honey network, and they lost over 7 million users. It's complete. And Honey, you may not remember, but Honey was being showed by literally every single YouTuber, Mr. Beast, Internet Historian. Every channel was doing Honey. It's free money. I never downloaded it because it was like obviously dog shit. It's like, wow, free money. How could I lose? Well, obviously everyone was losing, but YouTubers are losing the most. But what was the one that was? I'm kind of sad though, because like the Internet Historian, like Honeyman videos, like his ads were very funny. But I mean, to be fair, Honeyman is exactly the same as NordVPN Man or Shadow Man or any of those people. We'll see who gets more honeys. It is really crazy though that the only person that knew about this besides Megalag was Linus Tech Tips, who just didn't trust it, and he just didn't tell anyone though. Nobody gave a shit.
However, the fact that every single one of these networks has allowed Honey to continue operating on their platform is genuinely fucking insane. Even Rakuten, the one network that terminated Honey, has since quietly allowed them back onto their platform. And frankly, I'm not surprised.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. Ken's counseling chance is saying that I got a problem here. Repeat after me: keto, not keto. No, it's keto. I'm right about that.
Measures obviously suck for PayPal, but when you consider the seriousness of what they did, it's nothing more than a slap on the wrist. And that sets a terrible precedent for the entire industry, because every bad actor just watched a Fortune 500 company break the rules, build a system to cover it up, got caught, yet was ultimately allowed to continue doing business.
Isn't that just every business though? Like, isn't it every other week a big company is caught doing something and they just get away with it? Like, what company has actually been shut down by these sort of investigations?
Good luck enforcing the rules after that. Now, regardless of how these networks have handled this, the fallout from the scandal has still hit Honey hard, and that's mostly thanks to you guys. So I was curious to see if there were any measurable insights into how much damage has been done. Well, thanks to data compiled by my buddy Yelta, we can
This guy's got the smuggest fucking profile picture.
Measurable insights into how much damage has been done. Well,
this is the kind of guy that like, he's like, yes, I do have a Reddit account.
The data compiled,
of course he's fucking Dutch.
By my buddy Yelta, we can actually put some numbers to it. And it's brutal. On top of losing 7 million users, Honey has also lost over 7,000 merchant partners, even after being allowed back onto Rakuten's network.
Fuck, drink. I don't know how many more of these Rakutens I can take. There's only 12 minutes left in this video.
See that in December 2024, Honey was partnered with roughly 35,000 online stores, and that number has since fallen to just over 28,000. That's a significant loss of business. And keep in mind, some merchant partners are more valuable to PayPal than others. For example, one of those lost partnerships was
some merchants are indeed more valuable.
Apple, who was Honey's largest partner in terms of monetizable traffic. Here's a crazy statistic.
That's actually crazy. Like they lost 4.5 million alone from Apple. You know who's number 2 is? Wallmart.
Partnerships was Apple, who was Honey's largest partner in terms of monetizable traffic. Here's a crazy statistic. Apple alone generated more shopping traffic than Honey's bottom 27,000 partnered stores combined. And Apple
Wait a second.
generated more shopping traffic than Honey's bottom 27,000 partnered stores.
All right, so I'm the chief 2, easy up. Not Bloomaroo Australia, Banner Buzz AU, Weather Beater US.
Combined.
I don't know how we're going to do. I don't know how we're going to make it without those companies.
Apple wasn't the only big brand to jump ship. There's a ton of them. So yeah, that's got to sting. Honey's database of coupons has taken a huge hit too.
Bit of bee flavored humor there.
As of December last year, Honey had 90,000 coupons, but is now down to about 50,000. And there's a very good reason for that loss of 40,000 coupons. One of the issues I highlighted in the series was Honey quietly harvesting coupon codes from users at checkout without their knowledge or consent. As a result, private employee discounts, friends and family codes, and even military veteran discounts were ending up on Honey for anyone to use. Well,
they were stealing the veteran discounts? They're so slimy.
The vast majority of codes recently removed were user source coupons, going from 29,000 down to just 3,000. So it appears as though the networks have finally cracked down on this, which is a huge win for the small businesses who were affected by this behavior. But it's not all good news. Of the 50,000 coupons Honey still has, at least 10,000 are still known to be expired. And PayPal is still applying those codes at checkout, fully aware that they're expired. I've confirmed this through multiple tests, as well as reviewing Honey's source code. Now keep in mind, Honey was previously claiming—
So you could just use the expired coupons?
commissions on sales, even when they couldn't find you a working coupon. And around the time I exposed this issue, PayPal had around 14,000 stores with no valid coupons and zero cashback to offer. So this wasn't some random edge case scenario as some people have speculated. No, PayPal was earning legit money while wasting your time with expired codes. Google did try to put an end to this behavior in 2025 by updating their Chrome store policies. This enforcement barred extensions like Honey from claiming commissions unless they actually provided users with some form of benefit. So
Sure, I'm not using Chrome.
wait, problem solved, right?
Firefox
well,
gods, let's
not
go.
quite. Honey found a simple but clever workaround. They just quietly activated cashback across virtually all of their partnered stores. That might sound like a win for consumers, and technically it is, but for the majority of those stores, Honey is only offering 0.1 to 1% cashback.
That's actually the standard cashback. But why is this in yen now? Like Japanese, it's so frustrating when you go shopping in Japanese shops because they always want you to get the point card, and every different shop has a different point card, and they all give you like 0.1% or like 0.5% and as rewards, and it's just cashback sort of thing. So do you have your Heiwado card? Do you have your Welsia card? I'm like, no, I don't fucking have a card. It's like, do you want one? No. They're like, we'll give you one. I'm like, no, I don't want it. The guy gave me one and then I just threw it away. And he's like, where's your card? I gave you one last time. I'm like, I don't want to use the card. I don't care about the 1% discount. Like, he's like, but over the year you could save hundreds of dollars, hundreds of yen. That's enough for an extra strong zero. I'm like, fuck off. All right, why is this guy? Why is a South Korean being displayed as yen?
And based on my own testing, Honey has only ever given me the minimum of the advertised range. And based on the latest captured data, Honey offers this dog shit rate for almost 70% of their cashback active merchants. Point is, Honey still benefits from enticing you with an expired coupon because when it inevitably fails, they default to cashback.
I see. That's really fucking sneaky though. Like, imagine you go to Amazon to buy coffee, blueberry cobbler coffee, and it's $18, and you're like, well, I can get a 10% discount, and then it's actually just 1% cashback. Like, what the fuck? Daily robbery
on the sale while giving you pennies on the dollar. But hey, on the bright side, at least PayPal aren't poaching affiliate commissions nearly as often as they once were. Speaking of which, let's discuss the ongoing class action lawsuits because there have been some really significant developments there. As most of you already know, PayPal's behavior caught the attention of a ton of different law firms. One of the first to file was YouTuber and attorney Legal, who filed.
Oh my gosh, not the legally lawsuit. Nothing ever fucking happens when Legal Eagle does anything.
A class action against PayPal Honey on behalf of content creators. After he filed, around 20 other law firms filed similar complaints across different states. Now, when you've got that many law firms suing over the same thing, the courts don't want to handle them all separately. That's a huge waste of valuable court resources. So the cases get consolidated into one big class action, and the assigned judge selects a small group of law firms to lead the case. But that's just the creator lawsuit. Most people don't realize that on top of that, there are two
I'm on Legal Eagle's side. I don't give a shit about Legal Eagle.
additional class actions against PayPal over Honey. One brought on behalf of consumers in the United States and another on behalf of consumers in the United Kingdom. Both are suing PayPal for allegedly misleading consumers with false marketing claims. I'm not going into detail on those particular lawsuits today, but here's where they currently stand. The case brought on behalf of consumers in the UK was recently dismissed. However, that
fucking UK cucks failing once again.
decision is now being appealed in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals.
But appeals are for losers.
For the US consumer case, that's still ongoing. But let's talk about the creator lawsuit, which is being overseen by federal judge Beth Freeman in the Northern District of California. 3 competing law firms were selected to represent the plaintiffs, the content creators. Interestingly, Legal Eagle's firm wasn't one of the firms chosen.
Suffer Legal Eagle.
Just being first to file doesn't automatically win you a seat at the table. But hey,
See what I mean, he does have many leather-bound books behind him. And I'm sure his office smells like rich mahogany.
shout out to Legal Eagle for taking the lead and bringing more attention to the story. Anyways, once the case is consolidated, the defendant, PayPal, gets to assess the claims made against them, and almost always they file what's known as a motion to dismiss, which is them basically asking the judge to throw the case out entirely before it even moves forward to trial. Now, in November 2025, there was a hearing on that motion to dismiss, which I listened into live. And during those oral arguments, it was pretty clear that Judge Freeman wasn't entirely convinced that the content creators had demonstrated that PayPal actually violated any contracts. So things weren't exactly off to a good start. But the judge laid out for the lawyers where she felt the complaint fell short. She also allowed discovery to begin, meaning both sides now had to start handing over documents and evidence. And a few weeks later, she issued her formal decision, effectively dismissing all claims, but with leave to amend. This means that while
So the content creators failed again.
PayPal got a temporary win on paper. The lawyers representing the content creators were allowed to go back, fix the issues the judge highlighted, and file an amended complaint. Regardless, it didn't take long for the usual suspects to take a premature victory lap. PayPal's lawyers, hello partner, and of course Ryan Hudson, who tweeted case dismissed, despite not owning the company anymore. But little did they know, I had an ace up my sleeve. That of course being the discovery of Honey's defeat device, and I was fairly confident that once exposed, it would help the case significantly. And sure enough, after that video went live, the lawyers formally included it into the amended complaint. Now, I'll be honest, I was a little worried they wouldn't because they only had like 5 or 6 days after my video was published before their amended complaint was due, but they managed to pull it off. So let's take a look. On page 65, we can see the following. PayPal devised several methods to ignore or circumvent stand-down protocols. PayPal designed Honey to surreptitiously avoid standing down at all when it detects the browser is likely being used by an actual consumer rather than a network tester or network auditor, i.e. users who are not there to shop but to test the browser extension for compliance with stand-down rules. Honey has created 4 basic criteria through which it determines whether or not to stand down. The lawyers then lay out the 4 criteria Honey tested: how old your account was, how many cashback points you had earned, if you're on a blacklisted website with special rules, and lastly, whether you had visited an affiliate network's website, which the complaint describes as arguably the most glaring reveal of PayPal's bad intent. Couldn't agree more. So there you have it. My big discovery now formally alleged in a federal complaint. Not gonna lie, after all the hard work I put into uncovering this, it feels good. And the inclusion of this evidence wasn't the only improvement. The lawyers did a great job strengthening the complaint across the board. Okay, but what effect has all of this had on the case? Well, on June 4th, there was a second hearing on PayPal's motion to dismiss. At this time, there was a completely different energy in the courtroom. The moment the hearing started, the judge made it clear that she believes this case could move forward. And when she invited PayPal's lead attorney to make his arguments, Richard Jacobson, the same lawyer who sent me the cease and desist, she joked that he had an uphill battle ahead of him and might not be winning the motion to dismiss. A brutal thing to hear before you've even opened your mouth. And
this judge is pretty based. Like, usually judges are pieces of shit, but they're giving the consumer, who should have the benefit of the doubt, because they're the ones that are suffering at the hands of this corporation. Let them like fix their homework, basically. Give them a second chance.
It only went downhill from there. Throughout the hearing, Judge Freeman constantly pushed back on PayPal's arguments, challenging them at every turn. To give you an example, at one point, PayPal tried arguing that affiliate IDs don't hold any real intrinsic value because they're just short strings of numbers and letters.
What? What do you mean the affiliate ID has no intrinsic value? It's just numbers and ones and zeros, Judge. This is bullshit, made up fantasy stuff. What the fuck are you talking about? This is some pinch and zoom bullshit. The pixels ain't real.
With something along the lines of, well, you could say the same thing about a dollar bill. To which Richard replied, quote, I don't know how to respond to that. And in my view, that kind of sums up PayPal's whole defense. On the other hand, as the lawyers representing the
yeah, judges usually do suck corpo dick, so this is very surprising.
Content creators presented their arguments, the judge mostly listened in without interrupting. It was pretty obvious which way she was leaning. So it seemed...
Well, like, here's the thing, is that sometimes judges are sneaky, and they seem more nice in the courtroom when they're going to dismiss because they want to make it seem like they were fair. So they push back on the PayPal lawyers, seem like they're really nice to these people, and then they dismiss their case. I've seen this happen more than once.
Very likely during this hearing that the amended complaint had done its job. Now, it's important to understand that when a judge rules on a motion to dismiss, it's not as simple as deciding whether to throw out the entire case or keep it. The judge has to go through each individual claim and decide on the merits of each one separately. So, for example, she might say, yes, I see a legitimate case for computer fraud, but no, I don't think you've proven unfair business practices. She could dismiss every claim besides one, and the lawsuit would still move forward on that one remaining claim, just under a much more limited scope. And after listening to the hearing, I thought the judge would allow most of the claims to survive, but not all of them. Well, on June 22nd, Judge Freeman issued her final ruling, and every single claim survived.
Oh, wow. Color me surprised. That's really good.
Huge win for content creators and a massive blow to PayPal. So, what happens now? Well, now that the case
now it would be in discovery, right? And they have to actually prove what they were claiming.
Survived, there's no reason for the lawyers to delay the discovery process. That means PayPal handing over documents, internal communications, and their employees possibly facing depositions under oath. And given that the defeat device was developed prior to PayPal's acquisition of Honey, it's entirely possible that the original founders, Ryan Hudson and George Ruan, get dragged into this process as well. And honestly, I think they should. A lot of this started while the company was under their leadership, and I think they need to be held accountable in some way. It's also worth noting that since the defeat device was exposed, Ryan, who was previously very vocal in trying to defend his former company, has now gone completely silent. Pretty telling if you ask me. Now, with that all said, realistically, I think PayPal settles. I doubt PayPal wants their developers sitting in a deposition.
Like, yeah, PayPal really doesn't want to have all of the discovery requests going out. Like, this is going to be an absolute circus. If you see what PayPal is saying behind the scenes, you just know there's some slimy shit there.
Room explaining the defeat device under oath. And look, don't get me wrong. If a settlement gets content creators their money back, obviously I'm all for that. But
it's probably never going to happen.
Settlement also means that those depositions
it's going to be basically impossible to prove, right?
May never happen. No testimony about whose idea it was to create the system, no one on the record explaining why it existed for 7 years, and the full story of what went on behind closed doors at Honey, well, that potentially stays buried forever. But here's the thing, regardless of whether this case settles or goes to trial, there's something very important that I didn't get into in my last video, and it could make a huge difference for every affiliate who had their commission stolen. You see, from the very first day that Honey deployed the defeat device, they added code that documented every decision it made.
Oh, okay, so maybe they could get the creators their money back. If literally everything is archived, that's actually insane.
Each time the system decided to violate stand-down rules, that decision was logged. Every time it decided to play safe, that too was logged, along with which rule triggered the decision. But more importantly, they also logged the original affiliate link the user clicked on.
Oh, maybe they can.
Contains the original affiliate's ID, and in some cases, even the affiliate's name. Now, assuming PayPal has retained this data, and I think there's a very good chance they have, it means that somewhere on PayPal servers lies a detailed record of every single instance in which this defeat device enabled the theft of someone else's sale. And I'm fairly certain the lawyers will be demanding access to that data if they haven't already. And if it's as comprehensive as I believe it is, a lot of the stolen commissions could potentially be traced back to the original affiliate it was taken from. But here's
those logs tend to not to be long-lived, so probably won't be recoverable. You never know. I would assume that there would be a mysterious accident, even though they were demanding that this guy didn't delete any of their records. I assume that they were deleting everything at that time.
A better idea. To the affiliate networks who are most certainly watching this video, if you truly care about protecting content affiliates, don't wait for the courts. Demand that telemetry data from PayPal and make them pay back any commissions that were stolen. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's going to be like getting blood from a stone, though. PayPal statement: we have closely coordinated with the industry partners to evolve practices that promote accurate attribution and value for customers. Honey remains available to advertisers on major affiliate networks, including Rakuten, Awin, and Impact. Honey is free to use and continues to provide savings to millions of shoppers. No, not really, though. Like 1% off. Like, who gives a shit? Oh, my goodness. You spent $50, you get 50 cents back. Wow. Amazing. All right, guys. That's the end of the show. Hope you enjoyed it. We might have a gaming stream on Saturday. We'll see. Play some more dinosaur games if it doesn't get too crazy. Let's have just a quick look, actually. Hold on a second. There's actually some more Jeremy stuff that I forgot about. This is one of the shorts that he was stolen. This is by Farron Balanced. Another shot from the quartering where he steals Robert Irwin's son's video. This one is just so fucking stupid. I posted about this.
I don't know what this thing is, but it looks like it's been around since the dinosaurs. Check this out.
You're here, one of my absolute favorite animals.
What could this be?
Animals in the entire world. Just sitting here. This is the coolest snake known to man.
Oh my goodness, it's a fucking snake. Jeremy's not seen a snake before. I don't know what this could possibly be. It's like a sausage. It's like if you got Play-Doh when you rolled it into a big cylinder. What could this be? You think that Jeremy could recognize a snake, considering he is a snake and he surrounds himself with snakes, and he constantly claims everyone else is a snake. This is one of the most low rent reactions. I don't know what this could be. It's a fucking snake. Like if it was a crocodile or a coelacanth or something, then maybe we can understand that. Like even a crocodile, like I'm just getting autistic now. If it was a coelacanth, I would accept this if it was a coelacanth, because they have been around from the dinosaurs and they look pretty cool and they look pretty weird. All right, guys, I'm going to stop seeding, and that'll be us for the day. So hope you have a good one, and peace.
You can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it.
He won't.